All was quiet, all was slow when cancer and came to steal and stole the show. Then from beyond I heard her say, and Mystic John was born that day. And as time went on, Albert came through, and now it's Mystic John Paranormal I bring to you. So open the door, let spirits in, 2 worlds closer and the veil to thin. We ask that Albert controls the good and pushes out bad, like we know he would. Thank you very much, Albert. Thank you very much for people dropping in. We have Angie, we have Nicola, we have Julie Ann. Welcome in. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the day. It's absolutely scorching up here. Tina's in as well. Flossie's in. Oh my God. I know everybody was going to come on, so I heard my tablet just went ping, and I thought, right, that's everybody. Everybody's going to get hopefully getting the same notification. Been an interesting day. We've got Jolly on as well. Angelina Jolly, yes. Right, you're all in. So we've got Angie, Nicola, Julianne, Tina, Flossie, and Angelina Jolly. Welcome in. And Chloe as well. My God, everybody's coming in really early today. Chloe. Everybody's coming in really early. There is one person who will beat everybody because they, if they come in, because they tried really hard last time, and I think after about 2 hours they gave up. So, yeah, he's a good friend. Relax and let Albert in. I think he's just sort of mulling things over. Albert says, right, he says mulling things over. It's been so hot. I mean, I've just come back from a 4-mile run, so I'm sort of the energy levels of just started to peak, I think. So we've had a nice run. Hopefully everybody is out there. You've all had a nice run as well. I think everybody here is actually American. Nicola isn't. Yeah, but most people are from America, I think. So, good morning. Well, it's sort of midday, isn't it, I suppose? Let's have a look. What time are we on? Oh, yeah, early afternoon, midday. So, yeah. Flossie, we turn off. We turn. Oh, hi, Tina. That's strange. I've got Flossie's message there, and it says some Chinese writing, and we turn off. And if I highlight it, it goes, hi, Tina. It's just strange. I don't know what this computer's doing. I think that YouTube is totally and utterly screwed. I'm fine, Angelina. I'm fine, and so is in as well, my dear daughter. So yeah, we're sort of trundling along today. Trundling along. It's 13:35 my time. So Tina, right on the eastern side. Yeah, that's 5 hours behind. So yeah, that's about right. 18:36 here. It's nice to be here. I just relax. I'm just relaxed. I don't know why. I'm just a lot more relaxed today than we have been. I mean, look, it's been such a hot week, a hot fortnight. Literally, we've gone from being absolutely soaking wet for weeks on end, where we've had several inches of rain in an hour, and then for about 6 weeks. And then we've had 4 weeks of sunshine, and we have a hosepipe ban. I mean, come on. I thought it took bacon out of the freezer. It's fish. Tina, there's a bit of difference between fish and bacon. I think even Zoe on there can. Zoe, you can work out what fish and bacon is, can't you? You have UK viewers too. Hello from sunny Yorkshire. Flossie's one of mine then. Yeah, I'm from South Yorkshire originally. So it's nice to know we have fellow Yorkshire people in. It is. Dear. So, and everybody knows my town. I think everybody in the bloody United Kingdom knows Rotherham by now. I freeze my bacon by 3-5 pounds at a time. Hey up, John. Yes, I know that. Yeah. When they're us, they're us. Yeah. We're gonna go in. We're gonna start it. And I'm sort of waiting. I'm sort of hanging on in there because Albert's sort of just not quite. Again, I'm not quite with it today. Not me, Albert. So just beware that Albert's. I think he's on one of his. We'll get there. As the Cornish would say, we'll get there directly. Directly better be quicker. Right, we've got Angie up front. Angie. So if Angie wants a question, we've got Angie and then Nicola and Julie Ann. Not feeling anything at the minute. Angie. Getting Grease songs for Angie. I don't know I got Grease songs for Angie. He's on something in Swear. He popped in my head this morning. I want to see Hershey in because I've got a question for Hershey. So if anybody sees Hershey, as she says, I'm just in and out because she always comes in and straight out. If you see her while I'm in a reading, I just want to have a quick word with her. So do stop her for a minute. See which one's got football. I haven't got football, haven't we? So we may have to stay on that one. Let's see if we can go to the other one. If football starts coming through, I swear I'm going to turn it over. Oh dear. Albert reminded me about a saying from last week, that saying to look where you can't afford. And we don't know why he said it, but he told me, look where you can't afford. And then Anna said something about a dentist, didn't she? So it was like, I don't know. So perhaps you're moving to this other place or don't quite get there and find some. I've still got an idea you're going to get something else. Still think we're going to be moving somewhere else. I just do. That's because what? That's because we something. Oh dear. Of course it's radio. Total, absolutely total radio. We've got 3 thumbs up and 11 people in here. Now come on guys, we've got to do better than this. And now I might be moving to Whitehall, Wisconsin. Woo! Hey. Welch is in from Texas. Next year we may drop to Texas. We may be in Texas. I really don't know. My hay fever is bad, and I know Texas is a little bit risky on the old hay fever, especially like a couple of the big places, the big cities by the coast. Yeah, very difficult. But we might have a go. We may have a go. So we have 10 people now. We have 10 people. So Angie, have you got a question? Because we're going to have to get into this one. Brenda is in. Welcome in, Brenda. I knew I was going to get football. Just knew we were going to get football. Let's change it. I knew we were going to get football. Sorry about that, Albert. What else does Albert suggest? Albert! Alberto! Monsieur Alberto! There's always football around me. Alberto! I'm not left anywhere, am I? No. Hell! I don't know what that one was. Hell! It's obviously a chopped up piece of radio, but it really was fun, wasn't it? And you also know what's next. And then Nicola, if you can get ready with your question, we shall. Go, 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 go. Anna might be asleep. So she did say she'll join us if she wakes up. It was Welch. Oh, thank you very much. Welch has sent a gift and it didn't quite pop up. Where's the gift gone? Thank you very much, Welch. That was very, very nice of you. Everything is, yes, absolutely good. I've only just started getting gifts. It's like, I'm not quite sure what they are. Here we go. Welch sent England for 98 jewels. 98 jewels. Wow, thank you very much. I've just received another notification from me, so yeah, some more may be joining. Welcome in, Callie, Welch, Brenda, Zoe was on there. She's probably in the background. I don't know if she's at work or not. She might be at work. So we're going for Angie. What isn't? Whoa. Yeah, there's definitely a message coming. Almost like a snooty. This is like an upper class bloke. That one. The Prince of Cups is one that. Oh yes, aren't I good, darling? But it comes with a message. So we are talking upper class area, aren't we? We really are. I see a message coming about a move. Well, I don't know, Angie. I really don't. Maybe. So what's this about Angie? I've done the cutting. anything for Angie? Angie wants to know anything that you need to know. She needs to know, especially about the move. Ah. Oh, wow. Spiritual Angel Angelina's also sent 98 jewels. Thank you very much. That's really nice. You don't get one. Like, we got one in the last one. I got 2 lots in this lot. I can't believe it. 16. 16 what? Look for number 16. I wonder why I got a number 16 though. We got a number 16 for Angie. I don't know. Oh, things are certainly turning, aren't they? Ooh. Knight of Pentacles is interesting, because Knight of Pentacles is still some discussions about something. Yeah, things are on the turn. There's your money box, and things just seem to be coming to fruition. We've got he's pointing out the fruit actually in the background. So Albert's showing me the fruit here. You know, when fruit forms, it's the end of a cycle, isn't it? Where things are just starting to bud and come through. And yeah, we've got that. We've got the fruit just coming through for Angie. It's like just starting to poke the head through. I do see. Now, this is the Knight of Pentacles, and it's upside down. Of course, you've got all these reeds and weeds and grass, and you've got the bugs in the grass. You've also got a rabbit in here as well. That's what's at the top here for the Knight of Pentacles upside down. And the Knight of Pentacles upside down is the good news is has been mixed with bad, hasn't it? And it has been mixed with bad because you've got rejected for something. But things can actually move as long as we keep things moving. As long as we get the horse to move, things will carry on moving. If we start stopping the horse, what you're doing, because of things that have happened, then the whole thing will just fall down around your ears. What you've got to do is keep it moving. It's imperative with this being upside down that Angie keeps this moving. Five of Pentacles is in this card, in this deck, it's a little bit different from the normal, but Five of Pentacles upside down is actually about, in this card, there's the person asking friends for help. In upside down here, it's about, well, maybe, just maybe, you'll work it out. You'll work it out. Try not to listen to too many other people at this point, because I think you've had to listen to other people. You've had to test people out and see what their ideas are. But Angie, at this point, we need to change tact a little bit. And we need to stop thinking so much about what other people are thinking and try and think about a little bit more about you and what you want and how you would synthesize and how you would push this forward. Because I think we've been saying listen to other people and get other people's ideas. I think now we're starting to think perhaps now is the time not to quite listen, because it's that's going to start to slow things down. I didn't get the bits that were on the radio were more sort of I don't think number 16 had something to do with it, but the posh voice. Did you hear the posh voice? No. Yes, that was quite a posh voice. I have to think things heat up towards the end of these readings, don't they? I think if you want to get in first, then yeah, it really works. I don't know about quite often, halfway through the readings, we get a lot more response from the spirit world, which is roughly where Flossie is. So just ask Spirit, Barry, or Albert, about the first card. So we're talking here about the Ten of Pentacles. So the thing that everything's going your way. There's your pot of money. The vibrations are brilliant at the minute. You have cast your circle. You've got just the right number of people around you at the minute, and you've just managed to get the right people involved in this. I feel that there's a good set of energy around you. How about the problems with listening to other people? Yes, it's other people talking that stop you from letting loose and flying on your broomstick naked through the sky. You see, there's Angie flying through the sky with just a pair of stars on. Let loose. Sometimes you have to forget other people and forget what they're saying. Does she need to listen to help? Because this is saying not. Some of this help that's around Angie, is it really help? Because I've got salt the boundaries. I think it's more about boundaries than salting the boundaries. I think that what Albert's saying there is, look, you're going to get lots of advice now because there's lots of things that people will think, I don't quite. I'd rather not do that. 45. I think you said 45 miles away. 45 minutes away. People are going to get a bit. Well, perhaps you should stay here, Angie. Aren't you better off staying here? And I think that what's going to come out is going to be. Yeah, be very careful about what other people are saying. They'll try and scupper it because it's better for them that you stay rather than upset things and upset the apple cart, Albert says. Quite going on a night time swim on the next full moon. Very good. See you soon, Miss Brenda. So Brenda and Angie are going swimming naked in the local lake then, Ollie. That's already happened twice today. What? Right, okay. Oh, you mean the people saying you should stay? Yeah, I can imagine. And that's what's coming out in that. It's like, be careful what other people say and just let loose. Yeah, let loose. Absolutely. Yeah, I can imagine them saying it. But you know what Albert's saying? Albert's saying go and do it. Albert, I think that's actually twice you've got that broomstick one, isn't it? You got the broomstick last time. You've got to let loose and fly on that broomstick. Just got to let loose and fly on the broomstick. As much as other people are gonna, as much as other people are gonna hate it, Angie, it's just tough luck, isn't it? I have a water trough to go swim in. Now you're a bit. I'm just trying to think of the way around you, and it's not going any. There's no lakes around you, is there? So if somebody can get Nicola to put a question down, I'm just going to get some water. If Nicola can put a question down, we will go on with Nicola's. Nicola. Nicola. Is this enough water for you all? There we are. Is my spirit path question? Oh, good. What is my spirit path question? I'm still getting attacked by them. Oh dear. Bum, 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 bum. Power of the voice. I got a really strong tenor doing the opera. Which river is swampish in my area? Yeah, there's a river further down, isn't there? Further up. North of you, I think. But it is in the middle of the woods, so God knows what it's like. Nobody'd see you. Maybe if the crocodiles got you, nobody'd see you then either, would they? You'd have to ask for Albert to come and help you. I didn't get that at all. We're talking to Nicola. You have got one guy. You have got one good spirit guy, Nicola. You have got one good one. Anybody want to say anything to Nicola? I'm on the second list, Sasha, but you know you can go on. Another 3, and then I'm definitely closing the list. Everybody was on. It was like I came on, Sasha, and like, everybody was here. It's like, what? So we are trying. We've already done Angie's. And we're already doing Nicola's. So we're doing well. We are doing well. Anybody want to say anything to Nicola about her spirits? Anybody want to say anything to Nicola before we move on? Didn't get that. It's all like this reading or something, but you know, let's see about this reading then. Oh yeah. Yeah, you have got to concentrate on. You've got to concentrate on this a little bit more. The first card is Cloak and Dagger, Deception. But that's what we've got to concentrate on. We've got to concentrate on the Cloak and Dagger side of this, the deception of it all. Who's telling the truth? Who's not telling the truth? Who's got the dagger in the hand and who hasn't? If we're talking about your spirituality and the spirit world, then there's a bit of a mix here because you've got good spirits around you, have got them. But for the next week, you need to work out which spirits are good and which spirits are not. And try and it's almost like a sacred test here. The initiation, we need to go back to the beginning as far as the sacred test is concerned and saying, okay, what is it? What is it that I can do to wheedle out the good ones? I need to know, Nicola needs to know which ones are on her side. Which ones aren't. The problem is what we're being told here, what to avoid. Hello, Sasha. I can see you. We've got to avoid the hanging bones syndrome, the seeing the sign. Nicola seems to always see signs where there aren't any. So she seems to be seeing things that aren't actually there. So, or they aren't true. So there are bits. She'll see a sign. There's you seeing the sign. But this is the negative card. This is the we don't want to be doing this. It's almost like Nicola does tend to see a sign when there isn't one. Which is why that hanging bones sign would be in that particular part. 9 of Cups. You've got to work on this. You're going to take some work. This is going to take a fair bit of work. You've got to sit, meditate, work out which can you feel when those good spirits are around you. Feel the positive energy. When you hear or feel something bad, feel the energy. think of the energy, feel it. You know, you're probably just as good trying to get something from Albert. If you start sensing that some spirits are saying something bad to you, think about the energy that's around you at that point in time. That's what you need to preempt. That's what you need to be wheedling out. Here, the cloak and dagger syndrome. At the beginning, before it happens, you need to be able to work on that energy. Work out that something not as good has come in, and that you need to be able to pull in all the good spirits that you've now sort of got in, and get them in so that you can get them to help you. Because at the minute, you're seeing signs that aren't there. You're seeing signs that aren't there, and as far as Albert's concerned, you're just confusing them. Just like the ones that want to help you, thinking she's thinking something's happening and nothing's happening. They're not here. So the cloak and dagger, look. There's lots happening. There's lots start. The sun card here, it's all in your own hands, and that is the first of that cards. This is what we need to work on. We need to take a new step here to try and work out who are the good guys, who are the bad guys. You know, which spirits can Nicola really count on? It is a sacred test, absolutely. This is what we need to concentrate on this week. It's the sacred test. Let's see what we're going to do. It's a very difficult path. The moon is always a difficult path. It's always got crabs on it. It's always got something on there that wants to bite at your ankles. But believe me, you can do it. It's just that it's not as easy. There are concealed dangers, and you've got to be very careful about what's coming through, because you need to plan this properly. These signs are coming through. What's Albert saying here? What is Albert saying here? Knight of Wands, bloody clue. Yeah, this one always thinks things through. Look at the trees in the background. This knight always thinks things through. Doesn't rush into it and see signs where there aren't any. So you've got to be able to think things through before jumping to conclusions. So at the minute, you've got to be able to... Yeah, and if they're nasty all the time, it's really difficult to suggest anything unless anyone else can. Because you need a break to be able to work out what the difference is feel wise. You know, you do your energy, you get your energy field, you build your energy dome up, but you need to sense that what that good feeling of. I don't think you quite understand the feeling of those spirits will be different, and the good spirits will feel different. Okay, Albert, stop it. Right, it's coming right up just to prove that it's different. But yeah, they are different, and if it's 24/7, it's really hard. I don't know if anybody else has got any ideas, but you've got to be able to choose and pull in the good spirits and sense that they're here and be able to act on it. Because at the minute, all you're seeing things that aren't there, and you're seeing problems that aren't there. The good spirits can help you, but you've got to get them around you. There's no other way of doing it. Absolutely no other way of doing it. So unless anybody else can come up with an idea there, that's about it. We have got Donna in. Welcoming Donna. That's nice to see you. Julianne was up there, wasn't she? Julianne was next. Julianne's actually next. So we saw Julianne there. So Julianne, Tina's sort of hanging around in the background. So yeah, Julianne. Oh dear. Julianne. Julianne. you've got to be able to build up your dome. You've got to be able to build up your energies. There are certain sites, channels that will help you do that. We don't really go into that on this channel. There are certain ones. There are some other channels. I'd be going for one of these channels that can help you build your energies up and build the protection up. Absolutely. But apart from that, I'm afraid we're out of answers on it. Just out of answers. Julianne, it's Julianne here. So Julianne, spiritual alchemy energy. Now, Julianne might be able to help me. There we are. Julianne might be able to help you on that one. But we're going to go with Julianne's question if she's got one, and then it's Tina. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I like the name there, Julianne. Spiritual alchemy energy. There you are. Julianne. There's a young male here. There's a young male for Julianne. What was he saying? He was saying something odd. It was like an American, a really odd American. Oh, what a lovely day he's in. Wow. What do I do for that? What a lovely day. I'm going to have to write that. What a lovely... Oh, dear Lord. I'll write that one. No, Angelina Jolie's there. So we've got welcoming what a lovely day. You see, Albert, we've got Julianne here. But I've got a young male. I want to know who the young male is. And he is young. He's quite young, this one. That's why he's coming forward anyway. What sort of person? Chirpy sort of person. He's not. It's not. I can't quite get it. It's almost almost like a 60s mods or rocker. Almost like a sort of the 60s young teenager with a sort of suave, sophisticated American diner sort of feel. It's an odd person. It really is. I can't even get it. I did have a sort of song in the head from Albert, and I'm sort of like not quite getting. Still trying to work out who on earth Julianne's. Who's this man for this young male for Julianne? She'd like a general reading, by the way. That were a bit younger than young, that one. Who's the youngster for Julianne? You know I'm useless with names. What? Oh, come on. Julianne's got somebody here. I want to know who it is. Is it Tom? Is it Tom? I know who it is. He's not an overly joking person. Come on, you give me who it is. We're on number 3 and you're on 12 at the minute. Trying for a bad one, isn't it? Right. Okay. Albert, last chance. Is this Tom who I'm seeing? Brandon? Come on, you got to give me some clue. Is it fair? I get a young man, bro. That's all I got. No. Playful. Downright annoying. Things are starting to come to fruition for Julianne. Just starting. Now we got the hangman, but on the hangman in this card, right, that is the hangman who, look, this person can easily, it can be a bit, I give things away. I can be a little bit over the top occasionally. But this way up, the hangman here for me is more of a personal sacrifice wasted. I know that's usually that way around, but this one is the hangman actually hanging from the wheel. So it shouldn't be like, it's almost like something happens and then I was being kind. But the thing is, I tell you what, you say I was being kind, and that's what I'm getting with this one. Julianne can be a bit kind sometimes to other people. When things turn around, right? Something's going to happen for Julianne. Things turn around. The look changes. Things just seem to flourish at the right time, right? Just as it does, Julianne's one of these that's going to say, you want some help? You want some of my energy? I'll help you. And unfortunately, it just not quite the right time to do it. Just not quite the right time. And the reason is we get the ace of swords upside down, which in this pack, this one this way round is the bad way round. This is look, you start helping people, Julianne, and people take advantage of you straight away. So try not to do that this time, right? Whoever it is, Oh, is it Brandon? It's the Brandon one. It's not the other one. It's the second one. I've just got the letter B. So his name begins with B. So, yeah, his name begins with B. And why am I touching the back of my hair? Well, was it wrong? Is it something wrong with the back of his hair, or did he have long hair? I don't know. He either had long hair or there's something wrong with the back of his head. Anyway, Julianne, something good's going to happen. Keep it to yourself. I'd say keep it under your hat as well. Whoever it is smiling his hand off. What was wrong with his hand? Anyway, yes. I don't know. Ooh. The blood trail. What's it? Something to do with blood as well. Is it blood? I'd be asking, is that person, oh God, the one with the letter B for Julie Ann, is that a blood relative, or did he pass away with something to do with blood? Or a blood issue? We're going with these anyway, Albert. I'm getting two things at once. Yeah, I can. I'm not used to doing the cards and having been told things at the same time. It really is weird. So back to the basic elements, back to basics, and it just seems to, Julianne, everything seems to be clicking into place, and it's almost like back to basics. It's like we don't have to try. It's just it will click in automatic. I don't know whether you're worried. I've got a feeling that you might be worried about something, and it's like, oh, perhaps I need to do this. Perhaps I need to do that. Oh gosh, I lost two friends. One named Brandon, and the other Brandon, and the other Brandon. Brandon is something else. Something to do with blood. I got a feeling that blood card that was dropped was something to do with blood. Is the answer. So which one is it that has blood as the? Is it a blood relative, or is it a blood issue that? But yeah, back to basics. Absolutely. Don't even need to try. Sorry, I've got to do this. Even partial nastiness on here gets you banned or blocked. So, season of the witch, right? Things are turning, absolutely are turning. But let them turn. You can't be helping other people here. You've got to let things turn for you. You've got the. I mean, everything seems to be turning. This is it's sort of like the Wheel of Fortune for this deck, but it's more about the honoring the cycles of spirituality. So yeah, very much about spirituality, things coming around. But what about this one here? They think they want to take advantage of Julianne and take right. Well, that answers that one. They want to take advantage of Julianne, and it's all because of the fact that she's willing to help people. Don't. And I say don't. And the card that come out on top from Albert is the no card. Enter at your own risk. Stop. Don't. No. Absolutely do not try it. So Pity and Pink's in. Do be careful about going into this and doing the best you can for other people. At this point, I wouldn't be doing that. At this point, I wouldn't be doing it. I just feel that that it's not the right time to be doing it. Bum, 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 bum. Tina, are you still in? Yeah, she was up there. Tina was up there. So, yeah, very, very interesting. It's. I just wanted to go back to, because Tina's next. Oh gosh, I did it. Brandon is something else. Julian, yes, I have a lot of things up in the air. Oh, it has to be Brandon. He was friends with my brother. Yeah, it has something to do with that blood card. Was the most thing. It's like, it's not a friend. It's not a distant friend. It has to have either something physically to do with blood or something to do with a blood relative, sort of close relative. So that's the person who's around. That is the person who I got the B. That's not all I got. Well, at least Albert gave me a B. I mean, it doesn't even usually give me that. It's a pain in the arse sometimes. Tina is next anyway. We're closing it. We're closing the both lists now. We've got 2 lists now. Right. So Pretty in Pink is the last one in, I do believe. We've got Flossie up there. Sasha is there. Sasha, you're on the second list as well, but we will be trying to get through these as quickly as we can. So, that was an interesting one for Julianne. Yeah, look, there's I don't know. I've been told there's a reason why we've said that, Julianne. Right? So, my guide and this guide begin with B. So, look, there is a reason why we're telling you it, because should you not take heed, there's somebody there who's going to take advantage of you, and you really don't want to be doing that. It's not dangerous. It's just annoying. It's going to be one of those occasions where, Julianne, you look and you think, I should have listened. I should have listened to which one did we say it was? Brandon. I should have listened to Albert and Brandon, because damn it, they were right. So yeah, don't thank me, thank Albert and Brandon. Flossie, I can text. Anna. Yeah, she's asleep at the minute. Anna's asleep. She's going to try and get on if she wakes up. So if she's on, she may be on in about an hour. Tina can text her, but I think she'll still be asleep. So we've got Tina in the house. Tina's next. So Tina, if Tina's got a question. And then we've got Flossie and Angelina Jolie. So we've got Tina, who's on now, Flossie, Angelina Jolie, Chloe, Zoe, who probably disappeared because she just pops in and says hello. That's my daughter. And then Welch, Carly, and then we go on to the second list, which is Brenda, Sasha, Donna, What a Lovely Day, and Pretty in Pink. There's about 3 people in there, I think, may just drop out, and they'll just be in and out. And how will your podcast go? Oh my God! The minute is closed. Sorry, we've got 15 on the list already. I really can't put any more on. No, I'm not going to pretend. It is difficult to add any more. We'll just put it on here. There we are. There's only one person who I will add if they come in, right? And they'll go straight to the top because I missed them twice. Or they missed out twice being quite late in. But we have Tina. So she's got a channel going. It's driving on, and Leanne's in as well now. You know, I could be on for hours, couldn't I? So she's starting up her channel. She's starting to do lots of nice work. Let's see properly. Yeah, Leanne, get off my lawn. Let's see what the spirit world's got to say for Tina. You got anything? You're not on, Saron, but I have put your name down here just in case we get through really quickly. Right. She's all on the reserve bit, but it would be a good hour or two. So, you can go away, come back in, have a look, Well, you just sit and chat to everybody. I don't mind. Sit and chat. See, Leanne's there. So Leanne's off my. See, people do that. Leanne's been there. She's off the. She's off the third list. What does she need to know about her starting to do her live streams and? Oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in your walk and the way you talk. Oh, makes a welcome round. Oh, we love it when Albert starts singing. God knows why he sang that one for Tina. Albert, darling. What was that song for? Don't move. Don't you dare move. Get back over there. Woo! The start of a journey up the hill. This is a chariot card, that one, by the way. It's a chariot card for the discs, so it's getting things done. Just get it done. Look, we're at the bottom of the hill. Yes, they're right. You are at the bottom of the hill. There's only one way, up. The only way is up. What is that one? What song's that one? The only way is up. I can't remember that one. Albert's telling me to sing The Only Way Is Up. The only way is up. You're not going to come through the box, are you lot? I dropped a card. It's the same one. No kidding. It's the same one that's come out. Jazz? I don't know at all. I don't know, Flossie. The only way. I want to know. I'd love to know as well. Yeah. So go with Tina. What? I don't get that one. Ooh. But why that one? First of all those don't matter which way around they are. This deck is a little bit different, right? So what we have is the Magus card, the Magician card. This one is all that hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, right? So we'll just get this done, Beth. Any last messages for Tina? Apart from there's lots of work to do. No. Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Try and make it real. What we're getting from this one, Tina, is try and make it real. Try and make it as real as we can. The way you're taking it, apparently, is you're trying to make things as real as you can, but we've got to make it. Well, basically, as it says on the card, hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. We're try not to make it biased. Try not to make your things like sometimes. I think Albert's sort of saying sometimes Tina could sort of make this a little bit biased and make it push towards what Tina wants it to be, rather than so she can say things and do things that might rub people up the wrong way without really sort of thinking about it too much. A bit like we've just done with somebody. And you know, you've got to start thinking a little bit more about what you say, because sometimes you can just go out there and we don't want to cause a truce. We don't want to cause a standoff. So that's the worry at the minute is that what you're going to do is sort of start causing a few standoffs and truces in there. Think, whoa, hang on a minute, but Tina's just said this, you know. So you've got to be thinking about a bit like I said with my channel. You know, we have to stand on the fence sometimes, even if we really want to be on one side or the other. Albert's saying Tina's still got to learn to stand on the fence. Still got to learn to stand on the fence. And if you're going to stand on the fence, we have a second magician card. This is a Magus card, and this is all about speed. That we've got everything's fast. We've got comets, we've got winged feet. You know, everything's all about speed. The problem is, try not to take it too fast. Try not to go too quick. So slow things down. Think about what we're saying. Try not to cause any truces by trying to sit on the fence, because this card says that you tend to not. It was actually upside down. This one is saying perhaps she needs a little bit more. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, and sit on the fence a bit more. It will go well, because the card that got dropped twice was the Knight of Discs, which is all about going up. You know, it's a chariot card in this pack, all about going uphill. We're at the start of a journey. Don't ruin it, because it could be a really good journey. You just got one or two things that I'd be thinking, just be careful of, because you do tend to say things and then think, well, that's my view. Sometimes people don't want your view. And I'm trying to get that from Albert. It's sort of, it is that sort of way round. So that's what Albert's saying. We had Julianne, we had Tina, Flossie. We're going to go through quick. I am sorry. I'm not the one starting the podcast. I was invited. Yeah, it doesn't matter who's starting it. You know, when you're on there, Tina, just make sure that you try and sit on the fence, and that what you say is as close to what you believe to be correct as possible. Albert's worried about the little hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil monkey at the bottom. Oh, what a lovely day has got to go. I think it's at the bottom, actually. You were 14th. Sorry. I'll have to, if I can remember you next time, we'll push you up. So yes, we've got. Thank you for joining them. Thank you very much. Yeah, just watch how we put things forward. We'll try and make it so that it's as unprovocative as provocative. Is that a word? No. Yeah, it is provoking people. Try not to provoke situations. I don't know why he's put the hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil at the bottom. That's exactly 100% what I'm worried about too. I know my mouth and what my mouth does. Yes, yeah. I mean, I did see what was happening in the chat. I'll leave it at that. So we'll leave it at that one. Flossie is next. Flossie, general for me, and any advice from the spirit world. Next, we have Chloe and Zoe. Chloe's crystals may be on in the background. She sometimes is, and she may not. So that was me starting to shut my mouth. Yes, I know. You see, you put the zip on. I'm thinking, oh, Tina, you should have done that. I could see what was going to happen as soon as you put it on. Like, oh, yes, okay, shut up. See, I'm the same. Albert's telling me off now. General de Gaulle, French. Has Flossie got something to do with France? French. Mais oui, mademoiselle. On chante. Oh, great. That's a French song. I'll be singing that, Albert. La ta 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 ta. On chante. Rat-a-tat-ta-ta. I can sing the rat-a-tat-ta-tat bit. What has France? Not as far as I'm aware. So what the hell's France got to do with Flossie? I'd love to know what's France got to do with Flossie? We got Flossie on a general reading, but I've already got France for Flossie. What's France got to do with Flossie? No. France. I don't know whether it's a French person. You're intrigued. I'm even more intrigued. I don't even know if it's... I'm here. It's a French person. Is it really French? I'm here. Did I say I'm here? Flossie, I'm here. I don't know if it's the French person or not. Is that... Bloody hell. Is that the French person who's here? Oh dear. Well, it could be a bit of a fool sometimes, this guy. Yeah. But he was a lover, right? He was very close to you. The lover's card came out as well. He could also be a bit of an ass as well. There we are. There are a good description of him. I mean, Flossie, does that match anybody? I mean, French is the language of love, isn't it? French is the language of love. Richie, bah! That's why he said Richie, bah! I can't see where the French comes in. But it said I'm here. It said I'm here. And it's like, who's here? Has it got anything to do with France, or is it just the language of love? So I dropped the love card, and it's like, this is the lover's card. Super Dougie! San Diego calling. San Diego calling. So, okay, we just want to know, right, what the hell does the French, why France, is that, has that got anything to do with Flossie? And who said I'm here? Who said I'm here? Well, that's radio. Who said I'm here? Your last minute. No, shh. I'll show you in a minute. The I'm here was interesting. So that was English voice. That wasn't French. And we have had Spanish voices come through, but that was English. Why French? Could he speak French? I dropped the lover's card, and that one stuck out. Flossie's trying to do something. Oh, driving in the rain. Oh, Chloe's crystal. Right. Okay, we can do Chloe. If you can type what you want, your question, I'll do it while you're driving. Chloe, you're next. Oh no, Angelina Jolie, then Chloe. So yeah, if you type at some point your question, Chloe, I'll go straight onto it. 4 of Wands. We're making all the decisions that are going to create the foundation for your house, for your home, for your future. We're making all those decisions at the minute, and I've got a feeling that you already are doing it. However, we may have to put hold on a few things. Just things seem to be. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can, Angelina. Things seem to be just coming to a halt for a minute. I see. Ooh, crikey. Show me the dragonfly on that first card. Tina, what's a green dragonfly? What's a dragonfly in spiritual world? I've forgotten. Should remind me. Phantom of the Opera. Yes, but things do seem to be going the right way, so don't worry about it. There are a few obstacles along the way, but there are obstacles, and there are obstacles that stop things, and it has something to do with the bloody dragonfly. I forgot the right moment. What is it that stops? What is it that stops? Let's have a look. What is it that stops Flossie's idea? What stops Flossie in her tracks? Dougie will keep coming in and coming out. He comes in and disappears, Sasha. La 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 la. Kyle. So yes, we're on. Yeah, we're on with Flossie. We're just going to do this for Flossie and work out why is it that back up each card with one. So we're building as future. Trouble is, like when you build in your future, Flossie, I think Flossie seems to look at other people, or she's looking at other people more than that's okay, Angelina. Solitary Witch, heal yourself first. Look, heal yourself first before you start pushing for what you're wanting to do. What you're wanting to do in life is brilliant. But Flossie, just hold back a minute because we're going to find it a bit bumpy in a bit. So it would be better to hold back on that for a bit and look after yourself and try healing yourself first. Try making yourself better. Heal. I mean, is there something wrong with you? I don't know. Perhaps there is something. I've got the healing wit. It says heal yourself, but I don't know whether that's energy or whether that's a physical issue that Flossie's got. Usually Albert will tell me if there's a physical issue, and he's not telling me. I'm taking it as energy then. But you've got to heal yourself first because we know it's going to be a bit bumpy. Why is it going to be a bit bumpy? Because the Chariot card was upside down. What goes with the Chariot card? Well, it's given me this one, prying eyes. Someone's got their eyes on you. What is Angeline? What is Flossie doing? Because Flossie's doing something that's turning eyes. And people are looking at Flossie and thinking, she may be a danger. She may be a danger. Again, Albert's smiling away. Somebody's actually thinking that Flossie could be a danger here. But things do actually turn out. Yeah, this person causes a few issues. Yeah, I tell you, it's just like a book. It really is just like a book. So things do turn out. Somebody causes a problem. Yeah, they've been watching. Is it a female? I'm going to take it is a female then. No slip. You don't get slips of tongue, do you? So she causes an issue, but Flossie can get out of it. And how does Flossie get out of it? Witch's Brew, seek alternative solutions. So you're going to have some alternatives that make sense. Thank God for that, or not, as the case may be. When this person sticks their oar in, Flossie, right? I want you to step back before all this happens, right? Step back, heal yourself first. If it is physical healing you need, do that first. Absolutely do that first. Don't think about what you're doing in future. That needs to be first. That's the first thing. Second thing, when it happens and somebody is looking at what you're doing and thinking, I'm jealous about this, I want a piece of this. When they stick their oar in, make sure you have an alternative solution, right? Some things may very well happen. Make sure you've analysed all the risks and you know exactly where to move if and when this person sticks their oar in. Oh dear. Still nicely in the zone at the minute. I'm still some of the readings now that I've just done are sort of merging together. When you get into a bit of a meditative mode, they all sort of like merge in, which is really good. It means I'm not concentrating on any one until we move on, which is Angelina Jolie. Oh, wouldn't it be good? It wouldn't be good if it was really Angelina Jolie that was here. The Angelina Jolie. May I please May I please ask for, I bet they've had that for a few times. May I please have a general read? Oh, hang on, it's just moved. Any advice or insight? Thank you very much, John and Albert. There we are. Yeah, sorry to disappoint. Shucks. Albert, we've got Angelina Jolie here. No, you can't have the autograph. It's not the real one. Yeah. Don't be rude. You can give her a. You can give her a reading. What is it that Angelina Jolie's doing? Is a job. It's almost like quality control. It's actually like really carefully. I'm looking at them and I'm like just turning them like this. I can do, but it'll be like going to Disneyland and getting a signature from there. We could send you a hat and you could sign it Angelina Jolie and send it me back. Hey. Angelina, have you lost? Do you know a child? That sounded like a child. It's almost like I've got a child in here. I swear to God, it said something, Mum. Or do you know a child that's passed? It did sound like a child, didn't it, Flossie? It absolutely did sound like a child. Childless. Weird. Unless somebody really, 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 really close to you has lost a child. But it would have to be like blood relative or a really, really close friend. I mean, that's weird that would say that. It was a child. That was a child. General for Angelina. Anybody else want to say something to Angelina? Radio. Something's been quite a battle, hasn't it? You just hope. I think Angelina's hoping to get this battle is just finishing. It is finishing. That's been a battle. Trying to work out from Albert what the battle is. I'll finish. Yeah, finish. Just seem to be at the finish. It's not like whatever it is, Angelina's trying to do something, and it's like we're nearly there. We're nearly there. The battles are finishing. The battle's finishing. We're right there, and it's like yes. I'm going to guess, right. Dougie, you keep coming on, so we'll try and get you in. I'll try and get you in now. I have got Chloe next. And we'll see if Zoe's in, and if Zoe's not in, you can have that next. Angelina, right, yes, the battles. Has it got something to do with these two cards here? And should Angelina be thinking of anything in particular?
That's a line that we have.
Didn't hear any of that. I heard a very muffled voice. A black and white cat? What? I think that might be radio there. Not arguing over a black and white cat. And this is heaven to my ears. As I was wondering how long there was left. Although I'm okay if it went on as I just get through each day. The end is here. And I tell you why, because we got the Fool card. We got the Fool card. It's like, oh wow, foolishness, madness. This is brilliant. We can dance for joy. Look at you dancing and handling anything. It's like I can actually enjoy things. It's like I can be mad and yeah, I'm so amazed. Yeah, John, you can skip me. I gotta go. Oh, Brenda's. I know it takes so bloody long. People just drop out. Sorry about that, Brenda. We must do some random ones like Brenda does. I think it's Brenda. Yeah, Brenda, isn't it? You do some random ones. We tried it the other week and it didn't quite work. So we must try it a different way, I think. But yeah, thank you for coming in. Angelina, work, skills, right? Now, this is a strange thing. See, I've got the skills card, right? Skills. Hey, it means that Angelina can actually look at her skills. May even improve your skills because it's all about work. Now, you're going to be, if you don't do it at the minute, there's going to be work. It's going to be about, I don't see a great massive change all of a sudden. There's no ace. There's no one of anything in you. But that would suggest we move to a job that is actually something that I may need to run to a beach and be mad. Hey, fine. Absolutely. But you're enjoying it, and that's the main thing because things are the battles are stopping. Look for doing work in something that you're good at, something that you're skillful at. I've been printing off jobs all ready to apply. Right, so Albert's saying is it's a job that is absolutely matched with your skills. You enjoy this. This is something that Angelina enjoys. So if you're going for jobs that hey, it's a job, it's money, don't like it, but I'll go for it. Forget it. This is going to be a job that you enjoy. Is it a job? Yeah, it is a job because that's the job card. So, and it's going to happen straight after we feel so happy. So as soon as things finish, right? As soon as the shit ends, Barry Albert says it. As soon as the shit hits the fan and it's gone, whoosh, that's it. It's disappeared. You can start enjoying yourself, and these two cards here marry each other absolutely perfectly. We'll do a quick one of this, and then we'll go to we'll do Chloe, and then I've got a feeling then we'll be doing some different swapping around. Yeah, I mean, I bet you this is the start of something, the initiation. This is the start of something now. Things are going to, the crows, transformation. Things are transforming. Things are actually transforming, getting better. And things are starting to change. It is a learning. This skill, the job, learn. Are you a teacher? It's either a teacher's job, trainer's job, or it involves you learning something. It's all about learning this job. It's like you either have to learn something in order to get here, Angelina, or it is in teaching. And I wouldn't put it. It's on. This is actually over. That this one is over the jobs card. I wonder if it's teaching, leader, mentor, coach. Yeah. That would fit. That is actually over the jobs card. So it's almost like you're a teacher, coach, trainer. You teach other people. That is where it's going to be. Well, that was nice. And all the shit is finishing now. Chloe, this is where we have to try and see if we can squeeze Super Dougie in. Chloe, is Chloe? Oh no, Chloe. Hang on, who was on the road? Chloe was on the road. Is it Chloe that was on the road? Help! Oh, I've lost it now. Damn. Help! 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 Here comes the boom. I've lost it. I'm sure it was. Which one was on the road? Chloe was on the road, wasn't she? How will things go with? Yeah, Chloe was on the road. So Chloe, Zoe, if you're in, can you just say you're in? If you're not, then I'll go to Super Dougie after that. So Chloe and Super Dougie, I think, is unless Zoe says she's in. So we're going for Chloe. I'm walking away from almost being made a business consultant. This is a great news. Yeah, absolutely. All the shit's finishing, which I think is the main thing. So we are going to stick with Chloe's reading, which is how will things go with Kyle? Star Wars, dude. I can't even sing it. What's the Star Wars tune? It's giving Chloe the Star Wars, the Star Wars music. So there's something and beyond. Oh, that's Toy Story. That's a nice code. That's a nice one to say, isn't it? So like where the Toy Story, where they goes to the moon and beyond, or whatever it is. Chloe and Kyle. They melded. Did they really? Actually, I thought that was quite. It did actually go together, didn't it? So really, we're looking at Chloe's crystals. Now, Chloe's crystals has got a new batch of crystals. Chloe has got more. She was getting more crystals in. So if anybody's wanting crystals, now is the time to contact Chloe's crystals. It really is. She's going to kill me now. She's going to kill me. So hopefully Super Dougie is in as we try and get Chloe's. Chloe. So Chloe, if you're watching this on replay, now is the time for Chloe. Lost contact. We lost contact. Boom, 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 boom. There's a hiccup in this, isn't there? There's a hiccup in this. There's a hiccup in this. What does Chloe need to know? Do stay on, people. Do stay on. So I got, well, hello, Anna. I got the death card, which is basically things not going right. We get a blip. We get a blip. We get something that's, or does something have to end first? Because I've got things not running smoothly. The Queen of Pentacles, right? So things not running smoothly. And then I've got the Seven of Swords, which is basically let's just clear off. Let's just start afresh and just go for it. And there you are running off. Forget the two swords on the floor. Let's just go and enjoy it. I'm just pondering about the death card. It's almost like something has to finish before we can move on. And the Queen of Pentacles is weird, having the Queen of Pentacles there. And upside down. It's almost like things not running smoothly, not quite working out. But the Seven of Swords is a good card. The Seven of Swords is one way to think. There are some things that we don't that don't quite match. I've got a feeling that there are some things that with Chloe that don't quite match and don't quite don't quite marry up between the pair of you, but they seem to be just things that at the time might seem more of an annoyance until you sort of sit down and think, actually, not that much difference. Let's forget what everybody's saying. There's something happening that needs sorting out first. The Witch's Brew goes with the death card. So Witch's Brew is saying, try something else. Seek alternative solutions. Look, perhaps we can't do it this way because of something that's happening. Or there's a difference between it. Well, we can get around it. So you're going to be able to find a way around it. So whatever it is that seems to be a bit of a stumbling block, it is one of your. It is becoming part of your family, part of your soul family. So the soul family card, the coven card, although things are a bit rough, it is actually part of the coven. It is actually becoming part of the coven. I wonder if there's somebody else involved here. Somebody else. There's somebody else involved, Chloe. And I don't know who it is. Because I've got the Witch Hunter, Danger, the Witch Hunter. Why have you got Danger on there? Why have you got Witch Hunter? Somebody's not happy. Somebody's not happy with you two. Somebody's not happy with if this is how it will go between you two. Somebody else is watching and thinking, I'm not happy with it. I'm not having this. I'd just be watching out for somebody else. I just this. Look, I've got very well. So you asked how well will it go? Good, because I've got this Coven card and the Soul Family, which is you can, that's like a really good friendship. I mean, a really, really good friendship. This is going to go quite well. No, it's going to go very well. But somebody else is watching. Somebody else is there. They're not even watching from a distance. They're there. They're there. They can be seen. They're not hiding. We've got a card for that. This person is a witch hunter. They're there saying, I'm not happy with this. So do be careful of that person. I don't see any issues with them. I think you will know who it is and you'll be able to sort it out. But yeah, there is an issue there. Yeah, we're completely full at the minute, Elena. Well, we finished. We're trying to shift this one to around at the minute. So that's a strange one. I'm not overall happy with the reading for Chloe. They seem to be a bit mixed, but on the whole, I would say it's quite. Hello, Fredo. It's quite. It's a good set of cards. I've just got somebody in the background trying to cause trouble. Hello, Fredo. I was looking at Fredo's channel, actually. I was looking at Fredo's channel the other day. Now, Zoe, I don't think Zoe's in. I don't think Zoe's in. Is the Super Doug in? Super Doug in. I'm sure Zoe will be, and Zoe wouldn't really. Zoe can have one any day. She's my daughter. So. Oh dear. She usually comes on in between work. So, but a two-part question. Oh my God. I'm wanting to know how I can triumph over some troubling issues and ongoing problems. Also, how to move on once they are overcome. We shall overcome. Where's that from? That's not a song, is it? You're welcome. Super Dougie is welcome. There we are. How to triumph over the troubles. I'm going with the different cards. I'm going with these cards. Then we have Welch and Carly. So Welch and Carly, if you're on, can you sort of, if anybody can sort of shout Welch and Carly, perhaps Anna can help me. Ask for Welch and Carly. Yes, I've been busy with the channel. You have been busy with the channel, Fredo. It's nice to see people looking after the channels. La da da dee da dum, la da da dee, la da da, la da da dee da dum. Don't know what that song is that he's singing, but hey, Super Dougie, gently calming. Is there anything that Super Dougie needs to know? Yes, I noticed it wasn't paranormal. I noticed it wasn't. She'll be coming back with my paranormal channel at some point. Bonnie Boat, that's it. That's what it is. Sweet Bonnie Boat, yeah. It's sort of, that's Irish, isn't it? Super Doug is in San Diego. Then. Super Doug, have you got anybody Irish? Sweet bunny boy. La da da dee da da. La da da. La da da. Princess Dick. Any other messages for Super Biggie? What the hell was that? That's not a radio voice. If anybody can understand that and go back and hear it. If anybody can go back and hear what the hell that said, I would love to know. That's about all I got. Sweet Bunny, but yeah, Sweet Bunny Boat for Super Dougie. How do you get over this shit? And how do you move on afterwards? I know how you move on afterwards. Absolutely, I know how you move on afterwards. This is actually quite difficult to win, isn't it? This is actually quite difficult to win. Ooh, 7 of wands, 7 of wands, 7 of wands. This is actually quite precarious. Look, the Valor card there, right? You know, like the guy, the knight going off into battle. He's got the Valor card, hasn't he? He's gonna win everything. Yeah, it's not like that, and actually, it's actually called the Sky Boat Song. Ooh. Sky Boat Song. I hope that's got something that Super Dougie can understand, because Sky Boat Song will get from Albert to Super Dougie. We're getting this is going to be another difficult one, isn't it? This is going to be another. Albert, come on, get your act into gear. Sometimes being courageous and being going in there knowing you're going to win doesn't actually work. Why am I saying that? Because I've got the bloody Princess of Discs afterwards, and it's upside down. Why does confidence? Oh, it's lack of confidence, but it's upside down. No, it's lack of confidence. Oh, okay, Albert. Valor upside down. Right, we've got to be more courageous and more confident. At the minute, Valor upside down. You know, the knight going into battle, Super Dougie, with his sword up in the air. He's got the Valor card with him, hasn't he? He's really going to rock this fight, and he wins because he's really got that card hacked, hasn't he? Well, you haven't. It's upside down. There's something in you saying, I'm going to lose. I'm going to get whitewashed. Stop it. You need to be able to make sure it's going to happen. You're going to act like it, or you've already won it. You know, pretend it's already been won and go in there with full confidence. That's how you have to win it. The only way you're going to win it is go in there with confidence. If you go in there with your Valor card upside down, Super Dougie, you will lose. You will lose because you've got the Princess of Cups, Princess of Discs upside down, which is precarious affairs, bad news, losing. It's not a good card. Whatever happens with that, how do you move on? Things go so bloody quick afterwards, you don't even have a chance to think how they're going to move on. things, the swiftness card afterwards is saying things go so bloody quick afterwards that Super Doug is no idea how this got into this situation. So the Seven of Wands, or for me, is the Valor card. That's the Valor. It says that if you actually look at the word, it's Valor, VALOUR. So that's the Valor card. But you're not being courageous enough. You're not being confident enough. That's why it's upside down. Then you get the Princess of Discs, right, which is upside down. Princess of Discs is somebody who's... See, the Princess of Discs that way is she's pregnant. Things are going to work out well. Upside down, they're not going to work out well. So if you're not confident enough, Super Dougie, it won't win. You won't win it. You won't win it. You have to be more confident. Yeah. So that with the Valor card upside down, what does Super Dougie have to do? Magnificence, right? This is the blood trail. This is absolutely lay your heart. Look, it's almost like, look, this is laying Super Dougie's life down here. It's his blood, it's his life that's going to be put on the line here. Blood trail, magnificence. I can't even say it. You need to show that you're absolutely on top of this. You have to be in control, right? If you're in control, you can win this. As I've got a feeling that you're a bit run down. Heal yourself first, right? Make sure that you go into this with all your cups full, energy full, backing of all the spirits, yeah, and you need that to be able to attack this properly. But most of all, you need to feel magnificent. You need to feel that you can do it. Not only feel it, know that you can do it. Right, so what is it? How do we manage to, what do we do after this? Once you've won it, how does Super Dougie move on? Things are going to move really quickly, the swiftness card. But if you're wondering, how on earth am I going to know that I'm on the right path? Well, the other card deck here is clarifying it. Ascension, secret trail. The spirits have got a trail laid out for him. So unfortunately, Super Dougie, it ain't your choice. It's not your choice. You haven't got a choice. Albert says you haven't got a choice in the matter. You've got an Indian spirit as well that's saying he hasn't got a choice. I've already laid this out. You know, they've got a couple of Indian ones. They're saying that you haven't got a choice. Super Dougie, the spirit world has laid out a secret trail for you, and you will be following that trail after this. You will absolutely be following it, but you have to be more confident. You really do have to be more confident. Those two are quite negative cards. They're not, they're by no means a failure card, but they are saying unless you go into this and make things happen, you're endangering yourself. You're endangering yourself, and you could end up losing whatever it is the battle is. I'm trying to think of the word. Hang on. There's one in here. Yeah, you've got to manifest it. That's the word I was looking for. You've got to manifest this success before you go in. That's the only way you're going to do it. Confidence, manifest it, make sure it happens, then you'll win it. But as for afterwards, there's at least two Indians here that I say We've got it all sorted. It's all planned. You ain't got a chance. You haven't got a hope, Super Dougie. It's planned and it's already in line. But be very careful. This is not by any means an easy task to win this. Not an easy way of winning it. I think you will, but it's going to be very touch and go. Sunshine's in as well. Yeah, we have actually finished everything, all the ones we were going to do. So we've got Welch and Carly. Did anybody find Welch and Carly? Welch and Carly. Carly. Is Welch and Carly? Oh, Welch and Carly. Welch first, then Carly. Then we're going on to our last three. 4 if Saren's in. So Welch. Where's Welch? Welch and Carly, K-A-L-E actually, but never mind. If Welch and Carly are in, 3 hours ago. Yeah, Welch and Carly. I don't think Welch or Carly are into it. Looks at so Welch seems to have disappeared. If anybody sees Welch, then they can come in. It's Carly, so it's K-A-L-I. If it's Carly is in, you can come in as well. It looks like you may be both gone at the minute. Brenda, did Brenda go? I thought Brenda disappeared, but I didn't write her off on here. I'm sure we did have Brenda on, didn't we? And I think Brenda may have gone. Let's have a look. Let's just try and find Brenda. I can do a quick search for Brenda. I've just seen Brenda. Where is she? Oh, God, I've lost Brenda. Oh, there we are. Channel activity. Oh, can you skip me? I gotta go. Yeah, Brenda went. Right, okay. Sasha. Sasha is next then. We got Sasha. Sasha the Slasher. We got Sasha the Slasher. There we are. We got Sasha in. Let's see whether I can back me up on that one. So Sasha's in. Can Sasha come in? And then Donna. Sasha and Donna. Sasha and Donna. See how far along we've been on. 1 hour 58. Is Sasha and Donna in? Sasha, Donna. Wow. Hey, we're getting through these. Sasha, Donna, Pretty in Pink. How about Pretty in Pink? So they've all left. How many of you have left? Come on. You see, this is the point. Everybody leaves because we've took 2 hours to get through with 11 people. Which gives you a good 20-minute read. It really does. It gives you a good 20-minute read. We've got to get through these quicker, haven't we? We really have. Pretty in Pink. We'll go with Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink's in. Pretty in Pink's been sat in the background. At least Pretty in Pink didn't disappear. We'll call them Pink. Yeah, we'll say Pink. So Pink is in the house. What's Pretty in Pink got to do with Jamaica? Oh, Julianne. Yes. I left and came back. Saron, yeah, you can. It looks like Saron's going to get a reading, actually. Yeah, we've had so many pull out. And I am on the second list, but it's like, Sunshine, you can probably go in on as well. So we're going to have Pretty in Pink. Now, Pretty in Pink is my last reading, right? But we're going to add Saron and Sunshine to it. Saron and Sunshine. So Pretty in Pink. If you want to give me a question, Pretty in Pink. I'm getting a Jamaican theme to this. I don't know why. Pretty in Pink, Saron, and the one there, Sunshine. Oh, and you, Anne. Yes. We've got to give one to Anne, haven't we? We can't have Anna. We can't have Anna not get one, can we? Oh my. Okay, let me type it out again. No, you can't. I can get it if it's on here. Pretty in Pink. I can actually get it. That's where. Oh, hang on. Oh no, where in my list? Hi, I'm here. Oh, I do. No, I've not got it on there. No, I couldn't find it. You're gonna have to type it. It's not come up on the history. It didn't come up on your history, fortunately. Why? I don't know why, but Pretty in Pink. I've got this. I just get told it's a Jamaican theme. And I don't know why it's a Jamaican theme. Why is it a Jamaican theme? Is it something that Pretty in Pink's thinking of doing? Is Robert going to break the no contact to reconnect? Wondering if he's missing our connection. It's been a year now. I don't know Jamaican. It's not on my radar. Strange, isn't it? It's a Jamaican. So why Robert going to contact? Right. So we'll go with that. I don't need these, do I? I don't need these cards. I can do it with those. I'll do those on top. Oh, sorry. Need to do the box, don't we? We need to do the box. We sometimes get some good information on there. It's Pretty in Pink. Is Robert going to break the no silence? The no contact? Is he going to break the no contact? And what on earth is the Jamaican connection? Not any super information on the radio, on the SB7 this time. It's all been radio. Thank you. I heard something in there, and it was just me, but really, really faint in the background, and the answer's no. But it swore, so I'm not going to repeat it. What if it comes out no in here? Well, it certainly isn't new. That's strange. I swear I got a swear word on there which basically said no, but it depends on somebody, and I'm not sure who that person is. Situations have changed, things have changed, transformed. People have changed, people have transformed. Things have moved around and changed and moved. So the transformation card is, things have changed. I don't know what that said either. Things have moved, things have changed. Something has moved on. There are other people, they've got praying eyes. Somebody else has their eyes on you. Somebody else has been watching you. Someone else has been watching you, which makes the next card really, really hard to come out. Somebody's watching you. There's somebody else watching you, not him. I heard fuck off on there. Now, really, really quiet in the back. It won't come through this. Absolutely not. Really, really faint. And I'm getting the word no. But the card is yes. The card is yes. What I'm getting here, I think you will get a contact, but I don't think it's to get back together. I think what we've got here is a contact that is almost sort of saying, well, we'll get back. We'll get back and talk to each other. We'll call the no contact off. But that's not the person you're interested in. The person you're interested in is the one that's watching you from behind the thing. Let's just clarify that with cards that we were shuffling before. Yeah, I know some guys are interested, but no one's hitting the mark. I think only when somebody is watching you. Yes, one of them is watching you. Being separated, it's unlike the Hermit card. Being away has actually managed to change one of you two. One of you two's totally transformed, and as that goes with the transformation card, things have changed. Things have moved. Somebody has moved on. Absolutely. Transformation card. Somebody's moved on. Changed. They've gone there. They've changed. The Hermit goes with that and says, look, they've become a different person. They've stepped back and they've actually thought things out. Look, I'm a different person. I am a different person. With the prying eyes card, right, this person who's watching you from beyond is an interesting. We've got the happiness card with that one. So the happiness card isn't with Robert. The happiness card is with the person who's watching you. Now this is the difficult one for me because he's going to break the silence. But why? Well, so Jesus Christ then. But why? This is all to do with virtue. All to do with, look, I've got a feeling this person is moved on. He has moved on. The Hermit card says his step back is a changed person. The Feeding the Crows, a transformation card that goes with it, is a changed person. Things have changed. The happiness in the praying eyes, somebody's watching you from the happiness with it is with them. This seems to allow this Robert to come back and say, look, I know things have sorted out for you. Let's just agree to be virtuous. Let's be friends, or at least about it. And I think the silence will break, but not in the way that you think it will. That card is with the one that's watching you. That is the one that you need to be looking at. You really do need to be looking at that person, because the Robert you're thinking about's changed. And with a transformation, which I think Anna's thinking about, be very careful about who you're talking to. So, Sauron, I'm quite interested. Sauron actually managed to stay in. I can't believe Sauron managed to stay in. I can't, honestly. Sauron, and then so we've got Sauron, and then if Sunshine wants one, I think they do. If Sunshine stays in, then Sunshine can have one. And then Anna. Actually, it's Anna and then Sunshine. So Sauron, Anna, and Sunshine. Sauron, Sauron came in and he's like, "Oh, I'll stay in the back." They've stayed in the background. It's really nice of them. Oh dear, all that water. Oh, it's too hot here. Wow. You should have told me to turn it off. Matt and I were chatting online, getting to know each other, but it got kind of quiet. What went down his end? He just lost interest. I'm here playing with this playing in the back. Right, okay. Difficult, isn't it? A difficult one, but we will try. Why did it all go quiet, Albert? Why did it all go quiet, Albert? Don't go quiet on me. Why did this go quiet? If anybody's got anything to say to Sauron, a wizard with a sword in his hand. Albert can be really strange, like it's like Dumbledore with a sword. It's like Dumbledore didn't have a sword, but he did. He did have a sword, didn't he? But why would he have a sword? Why is he thinking? Did he think? I didn't want that. It's almost like he thought it was. He's having to fight his way for responses. He's trying to fight his way for the right answer. So if any other information for Sauron, I don't want to be doing too much of this before. So we have got, like I said, we have got a few things. I will put this in just in case. that's the PayPal. If anybody wants to give us PayPal donation, then can. We also have Super Chat stickers, if anybody wants them. This has to have been a battle because, okay, thanks, I'll be careful. Yeah, and he just moved into town. He's complained about work preoccupying him, has an interesting job. It's almost like it was a battle. This has all been a bit of a battle. Perhaps it's not only this was a battle. Perhaps it was not only this that's been the battle then, Sarah. Reading that, it does mean I cold read. I don't like cold reading, but you said something. And I would say perhaps the whole situation is a bit of a battle. You know, I get shown a wizard with a sword, and it's almost like he's resting on the sword, actually. The sword's down, and he's resting on it. As if this being a battle, it really is a battle. Maybe it's not all Sauron's fault. Maybe some of it is what you just put there. But the issue is, this is all too much at the minute. It's a real battle. Am I anywhere near? Spirit world, am I near? Am I far? Anything else for Sauron? This battle, it's his battle, isn't it? I think it's his battle. No? No. The only one we've got so far is that deep voice for someone. Oh, that was really strange. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, wow. That's a strange response. I know the response, but it's a strange one. But why would it cause that? Albert, I'm strange. I'm gone. But hey, we'll read it as it is. So this is his card, and it's the right way up. Hey, it wasn't you, because that card is the right way up. And I'm thinking, we also get the Sun card, the start of something new. I'd be like, hey, if you wanted a good set of cards, Sauron, I'd be asking for those two, right? I'd be asking for those two, because his card and the Sun card, and Anna will tell you the same. It is, isn't it? His card and the Sun card is really, like, actually, this could work. This could work. This could be the start of something. But there is one card. There is one card that sort of says, that almost says perfectly why this would happen. And it would also say why I got shown a wizard with a sword, sort of resting on the sword, thinking it's a battle. But where's the battle? The Knight of Swords. There's the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords here is upside down, so I have to show it you the right way around to show you something on it. The Knight of Swords is all about... it's all about this bird here. Oops, where is he? This bird here. This bird here is a bird of prey watching from the distance. So it's not about you. It's about some of his friends. Knight of Swords upside down. If you want to read it completely from the book. The strife and the stress comes from somebody close to one of his close friends. It's almost like somebody's in the background here saying, you know something? Oh, yeah. There's plenty more. You know, you don't have to just jump straight for Saron. The only trouble is the thought seems to be completely the opposite. The first bit is like you actually, I know, together those two cards, Anna, are brilliant, aren't they? They're like, I mean, if you want, the only card that's missing here is a love card, is the Ace of Cups, or the Two of Cups, or the Lover's card. That's the only one that's missing. The only one that's missing is a Lover's card. It's like you do actually match. Yeah, like you do match. It's weird. But somebody else, this bird here in the trees, and it's one of his friends, is sort of like saying, you don't have to, he's being fed something to believe something, or he's being fed something to make him think, yeah, this is a bit of a battle. I've got to keep friends happy. I've got to keep whoever. It's like which. I was going to say one of his friends. Yeah, you see, usually I would say, I would say it's just somebody watching from a distance, and I don't know who it is, but I'm getting from Albert, it's a friend. Where the hell's those cards gone? Albert, where's the cards gone? Thank you. So we'll try and get Albert to do that, and then we're going to Sunshine. Right? If Sunshine's in, if Sunshine's in, Sunshine can give me this. Yeah, you can have a general reading, Sunshine. It's just like weird. And Anna, I think Anna agrees as well. It's a weird one because Saron, it's like those two cards are brilliant. They're brilliant. What are you worrying about? But then he's got a friend that's just like sticking their oar in and really causing trouble. They're making it sound like a battle. At the minute, he's thinking it's going to be too much of a battle because he's got you, he's got friends. He's like, well, who do I really look? Who do I keep happy? Maybe it's time to just keep, just give it a quick nudge and see, because those two first cards. The Emperor, we got another Magnificence card. This is a brilliant card, isn't it? Magnificent. This due to, we said, what did he think and what went wrong? Well, actually, magnificence isn't something wrong. It's strange. I've just read what Anna said. I would let him contact you. There's there's something off. His response tell you. His response will tell you. Yeah. The Sun card, something brilliant in there. And Anna, it's saying you should retreat, right? You need to retreat, actually. I wouldn't... See, I was going to say go and ask. I did say, didn't I? Go and ask him. Well, the card is saying not. The card is saying, Witch in the Woods, retreat. Let him decide which way he wants to do this, because I think, like Anna says, if there's something wrong and he's really going to... if he follows the advice of his friends, then, really, are you going to... I'm not quite sure. It could have worked out had it not been for the advice he got. He's been given signs, seeing the signs, hanging bones. This is someone who has been told something. This is someone who's been told something. If he wants to believe what other people say, then is he right? Is it? I don't know. Anna, what would you think? If he's been told something and he's seeing the signs in what Saron said, oh yeah, they must be right. I just think that this is what could have been a really good connection. But there's just something wrong about this person. If you can believe what other people say and see signs that are, the hanging bones in the tree, purely based on someone else, then I don't know. I think Anna might be absolutely spot on there. I think Anna might be just spot on. It's just a really weird pair, that two. Those two are great cards, aren't they? Ah, dear. But what's he playing at? What's the guy playing at? Believing what other people. It's something about other people's actions. Yeah, it is. It's about someone else saying something. And he sees these bones in the tree and says, well, from what Sharon said, oh, they're right. Yeah. They're right. I don't know if I want to. Oh, fine. If that's the way you think, fuck off. Sunshine, we got sunshine, we got music, we got dance, boo, boo, we got sunshine, we got music, we got dance. Sunshine wants a general reading. So we're going to finish with sunshine and music. Oh, this is a very old, that's one of those songs from like the movie. Like, no, it's not even music. Is it music or is it it's like a film, isn't it? Sunshine, we got music, we got dance. It's like 1930s, isn't it? 40s. Wow. So who's with Sunshine? Whoever it is, loved the older shows, like an elder show. Yes. Yeah, I love the older shows. Yeah, really. It's not, I don't think it's music. I think it's show. We got sunshine, we got music, we got dance. It's just, I'm not got the words right, but I'm sure that there is a musical, really old one, really, really old one. This person would have probably known, I think this person knew Sunshine. Definitely one for going to shows. This person would have gone to a good musical. Yeah, good musical. They would have gone to a musical. Knickerbocker. Knickerbocker, hang on. Knickerbocker. And it's a bloke. Oh yeah, I love it. They used to, was there a show called Knickerbocker? What was it? The name of a hotel? Oh, that was radio. Well, I said, is it a show? And he said no. So you said it's a hotel. Yeah, Knickerbocker. So, Sunshine, who has a connection with Knickerbocker, played the role. Right, okay. Travelled a lot. And was male, who is now deceased, who knows Sunshine. Hey, that's precise, isn't it? That's precise. She wants a general one anyway. Don't find that. Still need to do it. Does anybody else have a girl in love? Welcome in, girl in love. Thank you very much. John, what can you tell me about my love interest? Seeing as you sent a sticker in, we'll put you on. They are historically identified with Dutch in New York. This person is really important to Sunshine. Thank you very much, whoever it is. Do you want to say your name? I think I fell asleep. Yeah, you did, Tina.
Annual report.
Oh, that was different. Yeah. Knight of Wands, then. I'll go for the Knight of Wands. I don't know where that word. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Careful. Think things out. Six of Swords. We're thinking things out. Six of Swords. What are we doing, Albert? Doing things. Getting things done. Nice, pal. There's an illness around. I've got the Devil card in front. Now that yeah. We'll wait for the next cards I put on top. That could either be an illness, or it could actually be somebody who's around you that's not very nice. I'll wait until the next one on that. We're going to get clarification on that. We do need to move on with thoughts, right? We do need to think about the way forward. The Knight of Wands would suggest that be prudent, be careful, make sure you think things out. The trees here in the background, as you can see, the trees are saying think things out. The leaves under the horse's hooves are saying no need to think things out, but you need to keep things moving. If this is a health issue, this must be something to do with joints, back, something that needs keeping moving. If it's a person, then you need to keep one step ahead of this person and keep thinking things through. I've been thinking a lot lately. Really do have to think things through quite well. I don't know whether it's a person or whether it's your health. There's a lot of thinking involved. You're saying you're thinking. I wonder if it's if you're doing your head in. But we will start to get to a position where we've got the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is a good card to have, because Six of Swords is about setting something in motion. Look, she's got all the swords together. She's put them on in the boat and she's traveling. Right? Don't try pulling it back. We have got a transformation here. We've got the frog, and the frog is one of those princes that you kiss. The frog, you kiss the frog, it becomes a prince. And I'm being shown the frog by my guide Albert, so it's like it's getting something, going somewhere, doing something, setting something in motion. Actually go look. This is like I wonder if you do find somebody on the trip, because I've got a little frog there, and Albert keeps looking, pointing to it like the frog. It's a frog. You kiss the frog, you get the prince, don't you? And that's something to do with this trip, with this traveling and going somewhere. But this isn't just going somewhere on a visit. This is actually moving. This person actually has all these swords. They're putting them in the boat. They're going somewhere. This is a well thought out, planned operation. I don't know whether it's brought about by this male or female. I can't say who it is, whether it's a male or female. This person who is the devil, or whether it's brought about by Sunshine having an illness that has something to do with moving or movement and having to think things through. It could also be about sort of, it can be about, when you do your head in, you really start to think things through. you start getting a bit depressed over over what some of the options that are out there. So I want to go to New York though. If it is, I bet you don't come back. I would almost guarantee you're going to go there. You're not going to come back. Is it doing your head in? Sunshine, is this doing your head in? Because be very careful. Because if this really is you, this is going to you really got to take care of yourself, and not sort of disappear into a bout of depression. Because that thought card being next to it, overthinking things and everything getting round in your head, does seem to be a bit too close together there. But you do disappear. You just get up and go, and disappear off. Cast a circle, raising vibrations. And I still don't know who it is. I was before the family drama. I pulled myself out of it. Yeah, be very careful. This is really teetering. The caster circle, we need to raise our vibrations, right? This does have something to do with your vibrations going forward. You need to keep the energy, keep the vibrations. Look, this is you holding yourself in a circle with just your friends, right? You'll cast your circle, right? Know who your friends are. Know who to get hugs and kisses. Yeah, give everybody a nice hug. All your friends, and get all your friends here. Look, these are the ones that are going to get you through this. You know, if you cast that circle too big, you're going to get people who are just not quite going to help you in this time. It will get a little bit tough. I do see it getting a little bit tougher over the next couple of weeks. Do cast that circle. Keep your energies high. They were too negative, and I'm not like that. Yeah, you need to keep the people around you who agree with you and are on your side. Yeah, we need to get that circle, shove the people out who are too negative. Knight of Wands. What did that one say? Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. This is the thinking side of it. So, yeah, with the thinking side of it, nourishment, witches' herbs, yeah, just trying to make sure that you're constantly topped up. Your cups are full. You know what you're doing. You know what you want, and you know, and make sure that you understand what you want. Forget what other people want. Hey, besides, you've cast your circle, so the people around you agree with you. This is great, but you need to keep yourself spiritually fed, is the word, so that you're happy with your energy levels. And people like Anna or Tina can come and like, you know, I'm sensing a good energy from Sunshine, a really sunshine energy. Now that is interesting. That is interesting. It is a situation that gets you to move. You are going to move. You are going to move. Absolutely going to move. That movement card, right? I've just asked for clarification on that. And this card here is send the secrets to the grave, right? It's like, look, whatever's happened, what is the best way that that Sunshine can get away from this? She can move. Sunshine can move. And I mean move. Gather your swords, shove them in well, it's a boat in here, but it might be a car, and disappear. And you know what happens when Sunshine does that? Everything is just buried, right? Whatever happened, happened. Whatever you all argued about, hey, you argued about, it's over there now. I don't give a shit. Because you're going to bury it in so bloody deep, or as Albert said, so damn deep, I'll put your way. It's less swearing. Albert says, you're going to bury it so damn deep that it ain't coming to get out to see the light of day anytime soon. The past is the past. The past is done. It will be. Because this next bout of being annoying is going to make Sunshine think, stuff this. I could just see it. It's like a story. Albert showed it almost like a storyline. Sunshine thinks it's all like sunshine and light, but it's not going to be soon. And it's something else starts up, and it's like Sunshine looks and says, "Oh shit, not again!" Like, get me friends around me. Bang! I've already got my friends around me because Albert's told you to do. So you go to your friends, it's all started up again. They all gather around you, give you the energy, get you feeling really positive, and you say, you know something, friends, I've had enough of this. Stuff it. I'm off. You get your spade. You bury them in the. You don't bury your friends. You bury this nastiness in the local churchyard. As Albert said, my guy. So damn deep, it ain't coming up to see the light of day anytime soon. There are his words. And you just disappear. You just disappear. Sometimes it takes guts and balls. And just do we fight for the rest? Life is short. Life's too short, Sunshine. And Albert say, do you stand around taking it every 3 months, 6 months, 2 years? It can be so draining, and that card says mentally draining, that you just think, I've got to go. This next one makes you think, I can't do this. I've got to go. And Albert's sort of giving it me. It's even given me the way you say it. He said, look, she's out. Sunshine will say, and they'll go, I've had too much of this. This is ridiculous. I can't continue with this. I've got to go. And it's just like an instant thought that says, yes, absolutely. And there are cards for that, and I've not got one of those, but yeah. If possible, go somewhere you have a happy place. Yeah. Yeah. But I see you going somewhere. I wonder whether it has anything to do with water, because there would have been other chariot cards. There's other chariot cards in here. There's lots of chariot cards in here. To get that one is strange. It's almost like we're giving you the water card, and he's showing me the frog. So there must be somebody nice at the other end. Kiss the frog and get the prince. I got bumps. Oh my god! Heat bumps. Oh no, it's really bloody hot over here. It really is. Oops, I was 44 minutes behind. Oh dear. Yes, well, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking water. I'm seeing water. I think where you're going to go has water. Probably did. All went foggy then, didn't it? Where you go, it has water. Almost certainly. Just bury it. A happy place. I wonder if you've got a happy place near water, I'd probably say that's a pretty good bet. Oh dear, I've enjoyed it. I really have enjoyed it. It's been a good day. Anna. We've got Anna next. Sorry, we missed Anna here. See, Anna's doing this, and she's been so nice. She's woke up. She's gone straight on. If you want one now, you can get one. Yeah, I go into the shower and have a cold shower. Yeah, we moved from a bath to a shower. So yeah, thank you for being on, Sunshine. We do these about once a week. We do them about once a week, so it's Monday, Tuesdays usually. So yeah. Anna. We got Anna. Hang on. I'm sorry, Anna. We're going to tell Albert off. Anna Banana. Yeah, you're not buggering off yet. You can get your ass back in here. You know, the trouble is, everybody, Albert knows Anna. And it's like, oh, that's it. Goodbye, Anna. I'm off. I've had my 10 minutes. That's it. I'm off. La la la. Yeah, exactly. La la. Bye bye. We got Anna. You know who Anna is. If anybody wants to speak to Anna, Anna Albert. That was one of my nicknames. Yeah, Anna Banana. No, to 80. It's not 80 degrees over there, is it, Anna? Is it 80 degrees? Who's the female? Something mentioning sticks. A female mentioned sticks. Flossie's still in. Thank you very much for staying in. Thank you very much indeed. We will add that just in case. I mean, very nice for people to give us the gems. That's really good indeed. Which female mentioned the sticks? And who's the bloke? Come on. What's your first initial? What's your name? What's the bloke? What's the? Is this Anna's mum? I don't know whether it is. I think it might be begin with G. I don't think it is Mark. Who's the female? Who's the female? Empress. It is somebody close to you. It is somebody close to you. It is your mum, isn't it? That has to be your mum. Yeah, you dropped the Empress card. I said, "Who is it?" And well, it's not you because you're alive. So I've got a G for the bloke. Not a name I can. No. The females, it's really odd voice. You'll have to go and rewind it. You really will. Geno, my friend, just passed. Gino. Is it Gino? Is there a tree by Anna's house? Yes, I will. Yes, yeah, you will have to. Is there a tree by Anna's house? Yes, they are together, by the way. You see, what I got was the start of, not the end of, but the start of Gino and Mum are sitting in a tree, but not the rest of it. And it was like, yeah, but we're watching. There was a bird whistling. Was it? At the tree. I mean, that would match, wouldn't it? The tree. Yeah, 2 trees. My Uncle Greg planted before he passed. You're getting a much better picture. What is? They're sitting in a tree. The 2 of them are sitting in a tree, just like they stay in the. I mean, what did you say in the graveyard the other day, Anna? We're in the tree. The one's just touched my arm. We're in the tree. And these are just in the tree. Like it's. I'm getting a better picture. It said, like I'm there. Yeah, we're there. We're just watching Anna. We're just watching Anna. We used to sit in the tree next door. Is this why they're sitting in the tree? That's why he's mentioning the tree, isn't it? That's why he's mentioning the tree, because it could be someone else. It could have been the other one, because it could have been your Uncle Greg, but this is somebody who sits in the tree. Oh, by the way, your mum decides to do the same thing. Your mum's in the tree as well. This is hilarious. I'm just following him. He's got something. Well, you're doing a good. This is paradise. Oh, this is paradise. Oh, you and Mark did. What about Greg then? What about these 2? Well, this is Mark. No, is Mark there as well? Is Mark there as well? Who's mentioned the bloody tree? Look. We've definitely got the G that you mentioned before, Gina. And we've definitely got your mum. And somebody's mentioning that damn tree. And used to sit up in the tree, sitting in the tree. I'm just wondering if Mark's here as well and he's not mentioning his name. It's not like him not to mention his name. Hey Mark, if you're here, can you mention your name? I'm going to do the 3 splits. If I ask, I forgot. There we are. Split's done. Right. Somebody mentioned a tree to me. If I was Mum, can you speak? Oh, that was really weird. She spoke in the background. Really, really quiet. You are going to have to play that yourself and find out what it is. Gino, did you mention the tree? It isn't Uncle Greg, is it? I'm sure I'm not going to the wrong one. No? Okay. Mark. Did you mention a tree? To me, anyway. Are you here? You're a dang nabbit. Who mentioned? It wasn't me. But it weren't your mum that mentioned it. Uncle Ben, I've been talking to Greg. I've been talking to his wife. Can we? I've got a feeling it would have been Mark. If the tree thing has to have meant something. I've got a feeling it is something to do with Mark. So the tree thing's to do with Mark. But the G, the bloke, the original bloke had a G. Yes. Oh, what? Oh, what did it say? Oh, yes, it was. Oh, yes, it was. Something. I thought it was great. Oh, no. You'll have to rewind it and find out and tell me what it said. Thank you, Emma. That's weird, isn't it? Anna banana. Things about the home, things about the house, things about you building a home to live in. Absolutely on the cards this time. Look, things are in place. Look, the Four of Wands is you having a home there, and it's we should have asked that one. But the four corners are being built. You've got the foundations here. We know what we want. We know where what we need and where we need it and where we want it to be. The Knight of Wands is the right way round. So at least we've got that. The Knight of Wands the right way round. As long as we talk about things, as long as we think things through, the tree is a thought process, right? We can be really, really good with our money, can't we? And we've got to be. As long as we keep things going, things keep moving. We will be. This will move quite quickly and quite nicely at a gentle pace. I don't see anything going wrong. My God. You do have to not stay in one position, right? Now, Six of Wands upside down. This doesn't mean the same as a Six of Wands, right? This is a different pack. This Six of Wands is this way round. You can stop and you can listen. You've come back from a battle, right? Yeah, you have. You've come back from a battle. All flags blazing. You're the winner, right? But people are here looking at you. All these shadows are people looking at Anna as she comes back triumphant. She's won what she's been trying to do. Nancy, you've definitely got to have one. This is the person I've been waiting for, by the way. So Six of Wands is actually you saying, look, don't stand around listening to all these people think, oh, you did so well. How did you manage to do that? Oh, didn't you do so well? Because you need to move up, keep moving, and keep moving on. She did say, I'm not sure what Uncle hit it. We'll have to ask that next time. Oh, he didn't hit a tree, did he? Hey, you better not have hit a tree. Home building in this economy. Will I live alone? I don't know. Let's have a look. So we're going to live this. So the Four of Wands card is you with a nice looking man and a young boy. Nancy's been so unlucky. She really has. Every time she's come along, it's been right near the end, which it is again. We were just going to say goodbye to everybody, and Nancy turns up again. She seems to always get the right last one. And last time I said no, but I thought, we will. I did say Nancy, if Nancy came in, she goes straight to the top of the pile. I did tell her that on email because she emailed me afterwards and said, did you see my... No, I didn't. I didn't see it. I didn't see the question. So Nancy can ask a question and Girl in Love can ask a question. Hey, we're okay. We're fine. It's just the sun's just setting. It's 9:30. We're fine. If anybody does want to go, then just tell us that you go in, and we'll say goodbye and wish you love and light. So don't go without saying you're disappearing. As we go for Anna's, you may like to answer the question as well. By the way, Albert, Gone. Don't ask, don't listen. That last one is rather difficult. So making the home, self-love, acceptance. Look, just accept things as what they are, because actually everything is going well. How do you make things go well? Anna, you really have no clue, do you? The spirit world are working behind the spirit world are working their magic behind the door. This is going to take a lot of commitment, right? I'm going to take a lot of commitment. Here's the Sacred Vows, the commitment card. In order to get everything set up and working right and moving right, you need to commit yourself to keeping it moving. And you really do need to commit yourself to keeping it moving. I don't really see an issue if you don't, but it's better if you do. Now, the difficult one. This comes to this one, which was that where don't let people, don't think about people who are saying how good you are and how things have turned out, and how did you manage to do that, Anna? Somebody touching my leg again. I'm going to bring you back to life and do you in. Don't even think about it. And yeah, so you've got this, and I think the strange card that's with it is the mourning card, crossing the veil. It's the ones that you're mourning for that are going to do all this, and I think it's going to be your mum. The mourning card is suggesting that the person who's really pushing this, we thought it would be Mark. That card would suggest it's your mum. That card would suggest it's your mum. Now, yes, mourning needs to happen. I've been doing it 3.5 years, but we need to allow the people who have crossed the veil to cross, and let them, solidify your future from the other side. You need to trust them. At the minute, there seems to be a bit of mistrust between you and the spirit world. It's like, I'm not quite sure what they're doing, and I would prefer to know what they're doing. The other says, perhaps you're better off not knowing because we've got it sorted. They touch my legs and oh yeah, I know. They touch my elbow, and then they touch my bloody leg. I'm like, excuse me. Be 6 years. Yeah, I know. You never get over it, do you, Beck? No, you never get over it. But you got to let them have their say, and don't try and pre-think what they're going to do and think about. So we then go into the two that I did say we said Nancy for. Yeah, I said at the beginning, didn't I? I've got one person who, if she comes on, she goes straight to the top. She just happened to have come on really late. Nancy, you can have your question. You can put your question in, and if so, Nancy and Girl in Love, if you can give me your question, well, it's up here. What can you tell me about my love interest? So, Girl in Love gets the love interest, and Nancy. Hopefully, Nancy is here now. Thank you for all the gifts. That's PayPal, which is oh, you posted it right. Okay, I'll go back. Whoops, no, not that one. I'll go back and pull it up then, Nancy. No, we got okay. Thank you. Where we? Hang on. Okay, thank you. Where do you see me moving in a few years? Where do you see me moving in a few years, and what is best? Stay in Florida or New York? I'm not sure whether we had a question like that one. That is a decent one, isn't it? So Nancy wants to move. Up, and away, my beautiful balloon. Oh, wow. Up, and away. Hey, no, this isn't me. This is Albert, right? And he loves singing. So he's giving Nancy. Would you have bullet? Would you be? You can't go up in a balloon in New York, can you? Can you go up in a balloon in New York? You'd be shot down. I thought it said tiger then. Elephant. You're not going to move near a zoo, are you? I'd love to go skydive off a balloon. Beck, how could you? No, Girl in Love, I've got your question. I'm insane, I know. Oh no, I'm afraid of heights. So where? That must be an idea as to where Nancy's going to move. So who's in America? Who knows where's the ballooning capital of America? It's going to take good judgment, this, isn't it? Nancy will know. It's your judgment. It's like you'll know exactly where it is you're going to move. Yes, you will, because we've got the judgment card. Can you tell me a state at least? Bex. Oh my God, no. My chicken. What? One chicken? Oh, no, I'm a chicken as well. No, I couldn't do that. No chance. Absolutely no chance. I'd be with Nancy at the bottom going, what on earth is she doing? But what's Nancy going to do? Where's she going to move? Battle. There was a battlefield here. There was a battlefield here. Rubber Balloon Company of America, Brooklyn, New York. Oh dear. Where did you find that one out? Balloon. Rubber Balloon Capital. Maybe it is New York then, isn't it? It's got something to do with balloons. That's all I know, Nancy. It's got something to do with balloons. And they're not telling me on the SB7. I Google. Google hot air balloons, America. And my beautiful balloon. Right, I know a couple of things. Yes, it will happen. There's the boat. There's the boat sailing, so I know it happens. Right, 3 of Wands, making sure things actually happen. Yes. Are you going to tell us where it is? You haven't got long. Shh. A woman said something and all I was shh. Yeah, something like a balloon festival. Yeah, something like a hot air balloon festival, something like that. Thank goodness I prefer the ground. Yeah, absolutely. New York would be great. I'd do some research. Okay. Hot air balloons would be certainly something that would happen in this area, right? Yes, you are moving. Yes, it's a good. I dropped this card, right? I dropped this card and it's come out, right? This is the 9 of Wands. This place is well known for a battle. There's a battle somewhere. There's been a battle somewhere right where you're going to go, right where there was some, I mean, battles all the way across America, isn't it? There's a well-known battle somewhere near there. That's in New York. They have a hot air balloon festival there. This has to be New York, doesn't it? This has to be New York. I didn't think it would be. And is there a battle? I tell you what, if Anna can come up with a battle near New York, because that's an ancient battle. That's an ancient battlefield. And if she comes up with a yes to that, I'm leaving it to Anna. It's also not very close to where your family is. It's also not very close to where her family is. Probably Pennsylvania. There was a battle there. So near a battlefield, far away from your family. Your family don't like this. Oh, do you have to go that far? I do feel that some people are saying, "Oh, come on, do you have to go there? Really?" It's like, really? Do you have to go that far? I mean, that's like, yeah, way away. Absolutely correct. My family was from New York. A lot of discussions about moving so far. And it has a lot to do with family. A lot to do with family. a lot to do with it. Let's just do this and then we go on to our final. It will be our final one. I'm sure it'll be our final. No, we may have another one. Oh, yeah, we added another one, didn't we? I think we added another one. I can't remember now. I'm lost. We have got one at least, haven't we? I think I need Anna's help here. Called Battle of Long Island. Girl in Love, yeah. Yeah, you're okay. I did have it. So Girl in Love. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, just close my eyes for that one. This is the initiation, isn't it? This is the start of something new. The start of a voyage, the start of something brand new. I've got a feeling that she's trying to get away from something, though. And the reason why I've got the retreat, the Witch in the Woods card, as if like this is partially about. It's not just about moving somewhere where you want to. It's about moving somewhere where I can just retreat, get away from all the what's happening where you are. And like you need to move somewhere to retreat, to just change of scenery as much as anything else. Get away from what is there. Spirits are going to be trying to guide you on this journey. And with families seem to be a little bit split over this. Now, why are you going so far? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing? And you know, some are happy, some are not. There's a lot that aren't. But what the spirits are saying, like the spirits, respect the spirit. What again is you need to, Nancy, is you need to respect what the spirit are telling you. Nancy has this awful point about her. Nancy tends to do, she'll do something, and spirits will tell her to do something, and she'll ignore them. Or she'll. I've got a feeling she hears them, or she knows what they're saying. It's like, but I'm not going to. Or she's told by people like us. She says, I don't think that's a good idea, and she'll almost disrespect them and like do her own thing. So this time the spirits have got it right. The spirits will guide you to where you need to go. The spirits will guide you to exactly where you need to buy. But you have to trust the spirit world, because she doesn't always. You don't always trust them, do you? You really don't always trust them. It's like, maybe that reading was okay. Maybe it was a load of rubbish. But she'll hold it and think about it first just to see if it was or not. So that's Nancy. That's Nancy. I just love your absolutely. Thank you very much. No, yeah. Like I say, there's the easiest way if anybody does want to donate is the PayPal. There's also super chat stickers, obviously. So if anybody does want to, then that's up to you. It does pay for petrol, absolutely. So we're down with the Girl in Love. The Girl in Love. Girl in Love. We're on with Girl in Love now. We're on with Girl in Love. What to tell about my love interest? Albert's saying nothing. Albert's just stood there. So I can't really answer this one. In that, he usually gives me an inkling first. He gives me something to work with. Albert's giving me nothing. I'm wanting girl in love's love interests. Okay, the song and the image match, right? By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down. Funnily enough, I get a nice, gently flowing river. Oh, wow, Anna, thank you. Sunshine, go on. Divine timing. I can't believe you got sunshine's just been gifted. How the hell did Anna do that? I don't know who XO143 is. Alfred the Rescue Tuxedo Cat. I do remember that one. But I cannot believe, I just feel the souls in. Feel a soul receive one. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Where we sat down. So I got a nice flowing river. Fearless as well. I know, can't believe it. Well, Sunshine, if you're in, welcome to the membership club. I can't believe Sunshine, yeah. Sunshine, I can't believe you got one. I can't believe it. How amazing is that? I'm just shocked. Thank you very much, Anna. So we've got a gently moving river. One thing I can say from that is that balmy. Yeah, it is balmy, isn't it? I love it. Would I be right in saying that your love life is certainly not fiery, red hot, and every day more interesting than the last? It's almost like this river that nice, gently flowing river. You know, sat by the rivers of Babylon and it's not usually right, okay. It's not I might need help from Anna on this one, or Tina. It's not usually red hot and everything all over the place. Most of the time, it's nice and calm, gentle. Am I right? Am I right, spirits? Is her love life usually nice, gentle, serene? You know, not a lot happening. You know, it's a nice girl in love where everything's nice and calm, sedate, sitting by the river. Am I right? You can laugh, Albert. Chasing after. If you saw the cards, Anna, you'd be like, no, another Brandon. That's two Brandons in one night. Have a future with him? I'll let you replay that. I don't know what he said. Now, because I do need to stop because my throat's starting to get now. The love side of things going nice and calm. Oh, look at that, the sun card. This is something comes out of the blue. Does she have a future with as it is at the minute? That Sun card would suggest either somebody else is coming in or this is going to really take off. Either which way, girl in love, hey, the card's with you. The card's with you. Something is happening. Something is happening with the Sun card there. Something new is starting. and I get, I'm going to say maybe not. Maybe not. That Sun card is a damn good card to have if you're going to say what is your love life like. So I would be saying that that you need to be looking at this. It's girl in love, of course. Yeah. So YouTube's just been telling me you've got to remember all of your gifts. So, yes. So girl in love. The issue with this is that I was just looking at the fan funding one. Is that the river? Yeah, the calm, flowing river. Look, there's you in the river. I mean, I get Rivers of Babylon from Albert, my guide. I see a nice, gently flowing river. And there's the second card, temperance, calmness, everything going fine. Look, you have the world in your hand. You've got every option available. Everything's going fine. It's going swimmingly. Not quite. Somebody's lying. There's a liar there's somebody's lying here. And I don't know who. Look, I've got this wrong a couple of times. Majorly, I got it wrong recently. I can never work out who it is. It could be that girl in love is lying. It could be. It could be that Brandon is lying. It could be that one of your friends is like. But there's a lie. There's some sort of lie in here. But I get that this is all part of the plan. This is all part of the plan. Yeah, I am still alive, Julian. Not for long. But this is all part of the Lily might get in. It's all part of the plan. Things will, It's almost like I could have got a three. I could have got the end. I could have got this that way round instead, and it would have meant the same for this, an end. I could have got the death card, the end. Something has to finish, but it finishes because there's a lie in the air, and something. I'm hoping it's just what Albert calls a guide card, as in, if you see somebody lying near you, that's the point at which things suddenly change and take a really good jump for it. So we'll have to see, Lily. Let's just get this one out of the way. So I don't know which way it is. Albert, please tell me that the Three of Swords has a good ending. Oh no, it has a good ending. That's the point. That's why it's in here. The Three of Swords that has to happen. That has to happen, right? So if you see it happen, whether it's to you, whether you see somebody not telling exactly the truth, and it's either you, friend, him, her, that's a friend of, that has to happen in order to get everything right. It's almost, if it's with Brandon, it's almost like it's a clear out. Somebody lies. you find out, and it's a clear out. It just clears the air. You know that clear of the air meeting where, right, okay, yeah, right, yep, clear the air, everything's brilliantly. Yeah, trust you. Or it's, this is something that splits you and him up. But it has to happen because something's about to start. And I tell you what, you can't get those two cards at the beginning and not have a chuckle. That is a good first two cards. That is a really good first two cards. The Three of Swords is quite often just a marker to say it has to happen. This has to happen. If he's lying, if it is him, I mean, it might not be. It might be you. It might be one of your friends. But if it is him, then would you really want to? Come on. Again, Magnificence card. It's come out first time now, about 3 times, hasn't it? Things are looking up really, really good. This Temperance card, everything nice in the water, enjoying ourselves. It's all about love being really good. I see a reset. Everything good. This could be that would. That was suggested that you might find out he's been telling fibs. That would suggest he's been telling fibs. But the reset card would say that it clears the air, and that's what you needed. You needed to clear the air. And the whole thing, the change is a favorable change. Favorable change. Witching hour, favorable change. Come the hour of everything getting cleaned up. I think this is him. I would guess that it's him, but like I say, I'm not very good on that card. I don't get that card right all the time. But if it is him, and it does look like it, the clear the air meeting is brilliant. It's brilliant. You've got nothing to worry about. The clear the air was what we needed. The clear the air it brings you this, and that's not bad. I'm going to trust it'll end well. It does end well. You've got these two. Look, you can't get that and it end badly. How are you going to get that one and end bad? No. It needed it. It needed. Whatever it is that happens, girl in love, it needed it. To be honest, Anna, I do need the extra hours. So we will do this. If anybody wants to go, so Anna, if you want to disappear, you can do. We'll do Lily, and then that will be it. Will have to be it then, because my throat won't take anymore. I do need the hours, so we're going to have to do it. I went from 4,000 watch hours to 790. That's how bad it got. Okay, I want to know the energies between. Oh, crikey, I didn't say that. Helen, I'll call them Helen. Helen and I, after our last conversation, it ended on a flirty note. I wonder if we'll start going out. Right. I'll start the box first, right? Oh my God. What are we getting here, Anna? It's getting hot in here. I hope you heard that one, Albert. It's getting hot over there as well, is it? I would doubt it. I'm sweating. He's like, crikey, what happened? I'm rocking. Did anybody, Lily, did somebody used to rock? Did somebody who passed away used to rock? Woo! And always side to side. They always rocked side to side, not forwards, backwards. They used to rock side to side. So there's a spirit with Lily. Oh, there's a spirit with Lily, and yeah, they always to rock side to side like this. Like it's almost like I'm on a ship. It's almost like, unless they were a sailor. Were they a sailor, or did they always used to rock like this? Anyway, I'll leave that one with Lily. The card that flew out was happiness. The card that flew out was happiness. To be sure. Isn't not that I know of. Oh, the other happiness card says satiety. Cups overflowing. Oh. If anybody else say something to Lily, you're going to have to be quick. Yeah, I worked on a boat or something like that. Why am I rocking? There must be some bloody reason. Oh well. Don't even live near water. That's good, isn't it? Well, if you don't know somebody who passed away, they used to rock like this. I don't know who it is. I mean, you can have somebody with you that's not a relative. I mean, perhaps it's just not a relative. But why would they say that that's what they used to do? Yeah, if you know somebody who used to rock, who passed away, oh yeah, they always used to rock like this. And I think it's a male. Always used to rock like that. But anyway, we're going back to the question. Hello, and after the last conversation, Lily and hello. Here we go. Oh, it did say look on the bottom, and the bottom has the Wheel of Fortune. So I was told to look on the bottom, and it said Wheel of Fortune. That's a good one. Always good to have that. You can get like Hulein, it's German. Oh, Hulein. I used to work in Germany. I never found anybody called that in Germany. Hulein. Oh, okay. Yeah. I've not heard that name over there. Why is it upside down? It is a very powerful. No, this is actually quite a powerful. The power card this is really powerful, right? The link actually is really powerful. So the link between them is really good. The power card being upside down I mean, hey, this is gonna cost Lily a lot of money. This is not going to be a cheap connection. It's almost like this is one of those connections where things just like, oh, forget it. We'll just go there. You know, it's like on the spur of the moment things that tend to cost you a little bit more than what you think. You know, the sort of affair where things go so well, you just don't think about what you're actually getting up to and what you're spending. It's like, okay. With them all being upside down, it's very, very difficult. So this is the same way both ways round, so it doesn't really make any difference. This is like this is indolence. This is all your cups are absolutely. Did you hear that? Oh yes, it's something. That wasn't a radio voice. That was a bloke saying, "Oh yes, it's fun." It sounded like a bloke saying, "Oh yes, it's fun." I get this as a very spur of the moment thing. It's almost like, because this would suggest like the cups at the top have run dry, but you're still running on. You can run on empty. You two could run on empty. Absolutely. Doesn't matter if your cups are empty. You're still having fun. You're still enjoying it. Trouble is, you don't know when to slow down. You don't know when to slow down. This card says, look, Prince of Cups. It's a Chariot card in this pack, the Prince of Cups. The Prince of Cups is saying, look, you know, just sometimes you need to slow things down. You don't know when to slow things down, do you? You really don't know when to slow things down. And I just feel like this is. I mean, Albert's my guide. Albert's laughing away. It feels up in the air a little. Doesn't feel up in the air here. It really doesn't feel up in the air. It really doesn't. We finish with these cards, just to clarify. I need to take a break and slow things. It's like Lily's there. So I need to take a break and slow this down a bit. It's just not going to happen, is it? When it starts, it starts. When it starts, it starts. It's like, you know, great. Just do this and I finish the radio. The SB7 is about to finish, Albert. So if you want to say anything to Lily, is there anything Lily needs to know that you've got to say on the SB7? I'd be very surprised if you didn't. I'd be more surprised if you didn't go see each other. I forgot if I cut them. I'd be very surprised if you didn't go out with each other, because the energies between you are really, really strong. I'd say things did slow down since the exchange. I don't know if that's upside down though. Prince of Cups, the slow moving card, is upside down. When it gets going, it doesn't slow down. It doesn't slow down. Not when it gets going. If it gets going. if this gets going, and I don't see why not, I don't see it slowing down. The indolence card, the middle card there, is saying, you can run empty and you'd still be running around. There you are, flying on the broomstick with no clothes on. I mean, there you are, let loose. Absolutely wonderful time. This is just, what do I call it? I mean, is this love? Or is this two people having such, I was going to swear, or is this two people having just a great time? An absolute ball of a time. And I think it just, look, you do need to make boundaries, right? Because you do need to make boundaries, right? When things go this quick, quite often you need to, let loose, have fun, go and do it. Great friends, absolutely have a ball together. You do need to set boundaries because it goes so quick that, Lillian, you need to just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So you've got time to look after yourself. Because I think when it goes so well that sometimes you just need to say, okay, but Friday afternoons are mine. Yeah, and that's it. You've given him boundaries. You set them. You stick to them. This is as much to give you time to bathe in the river, self-care, and look after yourself. Because the spirit world's saying you still have to look after you, but looking after you doesn't mean that the relationship finishes. Is this a love affair? I don't know. I didn't get any love cards. What I did get is a damn good power. The connection power-wise is huge. The happiness there and the enjoyment of what's going on is massive. When it gets going, it just doesn't seem to stop. I'm not sure if it is love or not, or just massively enjoying the time and massively enjoying it. The reason why I can't say it because none of those 6 cards said that. And I didn't get a love song from my guide. And he's not saying anything now. Take it and see what happens. Is about as much as I'm getting from him. They're like, take it and see what happens, because we all manage our own future, Billy. We really do. We can make things happen by our own choice. We don't always, how things unfold in life is up to you and me and everybody else. I can tell you what my guide Albert says is most likely to happen up to a point, but Albert's stopping and saying, I can't tell you after that. I can't tell you what happens after that. All Albert can tell me is it's a bloody good start, and it really. He says you're going to rock this joint. He says you're going to rock this joint. I don't know what the joint is, but we're going to rock the joint. Oh God, Albert, but so absolutely. Look, I'm just going to answer Super Dougie's question, right? My guy, when I first realised that I could speak to my guide, I asked him what his name was, and he kept saying soldier. And there was one night I had my spirit box on, and I said, guide, I'm going to ask you once again what your name is. If you tell me the word soldier, if that comes out with a name, your name is going to be whatever's on that box. What did he say? Soldier. I said, right, okay. Whatever comes out on that box is going to be your name. And within a couple of words, it said Barry. And I said, right, okay, your name's Barry. And I spoke to, a few weeks, so after about 2 years, 3 years, I spoke to somebody who was a psychic, and she says, you do realise that's not his name? I said, yes. I said, he's not telling me it, so I can't use it. And she says, it's Albert. I'm getting Albert. But obviously, I'm just like carrying on. Forget it. It's Barry now, because like that's what we've set. We've put all on shirts. We've got shirts that say that say have his name on it. So go to the shop, buy a Barry shirt, and a Barry hat. Well, we've got to change those, but yeah, we can buy a Barry shirt in there. And then he came to me one night. He says, "Look, I know it is really Albert, or you can call me Bert." And I just said, everything's Barry. Everybody on the channel knew he was Barry. The shirts have Barry on them. Yeah, but it's Albert now, don't you? And I said, oh God. It just weird. Lily, God, I was on Brenda's. Brenda T is just above you there. Go on to Brenda's site, right? Go on to Brenda's and have it on one of her chat nights. So, Brenda T, imagine. Brenda is brilliant, right? We actually had he did pull one on me, didn't he? It was in again with Germany. It was in a German pub. I went through this story with Brenda. I'm not going to bore you with it, but it was only about 3 years ago. It was only about 3 years ago after my wife passed away. And yeah, he came to me in a crowded German pub. What happened after that? We will go through it at some point in one of the chat. I tell you what, we'll be doing a chat show on Friday, about Friday, Saturday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if you're on there, watch out for it, and we'll discuss things like that. But I'm sure Brenda remembers it. The story was just ridiculous. How I found out what is real, how I found out to talk to them, and it was them and not me going totally mad. The story was just ridiculous. How can you do it? There are ways of doing it. Meditation is really the way of doing it, and working with your guide to try and get him to open the door. I call it a door. Some people call it a portal. We can discuss that in the next one. We can discuss it in the next one because we've been going ages now. I don't want to go home. My throat's hurts now. I know how Brenda feels. When she starts, because there's a couple of times when Brenda's been on and she's been, I'm struggling to get through this. I think, just stop. But she's always nice, and she always tries to do the most she can for people. So absolutely do come along on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's probably going to be Thursday, Friday. So yeah, come along to the chats and ask again. But it's been great fun. I've enjoyed seeing you. And we do discuss things like Lily's just asked there quite often, because people love to know, how do we do it? How can we actually hear them? Short answer is really meditation and trying to get your frequencies aligned with the spirit world, and try and get your Singing bowls are good for that. And trying to get you thinking about one thing, one sensor. So sensory deprivation is one way, which I do teach. So it is a funny story. It is a funny story, isn't it, Anna? Barry Albert Soldier for yeah, Barry Albert Soldier, yeah, would be the full name. He can bugger off. He ain't having that one. We were all joking about it the first time I brought him on as Albert. And it was either Tina or Anna. So I said, Alberto. And the chuff, he starts laughing and saying, hey, I like that one. Right, full name would be Barry Albert Soldier Alberto, because he said, I like the Alberto one. They still have, well, he has a sense of humour still, and he sings so bloody often. Take singing lessons. I should take singing lessons. He's better than me, isn't he? Oh, dear God. Anyway, thank you very much for sticking around. Thanks for joining. We'll end as we always do. And Brenda's come back in. Thank you for Brenda coming back in. I'm going to have a drink. Remember, it's good night from Albert. It's good night from me. Remember, ghosts don't bite. Thank you very much. See you Thursday, Friday.